fully live.
Yeah,
What's up, guys?
fully live.
Perfectly Techno here.
No, do it. Do the intro, Ferret. Do the intro,
Yeah.
Ferret.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm staying techno today. It's me, Perfectly Techno. Always staying perfect and techno because I have blonde hair and I'm perfect.
We're back with another episode of Bits, Crits, and Halfwits, episode 18.
This week we'll be
Ooh.
This week
That's
we
in the-
will be
we're in the
featuring
double
the
digits,
Halfwits.
guys.
We've been in the double digits for 9 episodes. You've only known double digits, Ferret.
I can't believe it.
Now, our show is officially a legal adult, so congratulations to our show.
So
It
start
can be
drawing
drafted
that
to go to
spicy-
war.
And all you
Spicy
bards,
stuff.
stay away from it.
Stay away from it. Danger.
Danger, Will Robinson.
Uh-huh. We're down 1 cow today because the cow got a cat.
They're dead. Oh.
No! Elliot still lacking sleeves, you know? Go off, I guess.
Hey, you
Nom
gotta,
being his edgy self.
look
true.
how you gotta look. Anyways, give me those sweet D100 rolls.
D100.
Sweet, sweet D100.
Oh, an 86.
Spicy.
That's crisp. Good luck, you guys.
D100. Roll.
Oh, you know what I realized? I never added
Why?
I never added stream elements to this page.
Oh my god. Hardware acceleration, could you? Fuck off.
Could you? Could you?
PT, I'm gonna have to make you more thumbnails soon.
Damn, okay. Jesus Christ.
Alrighty.
Like, Elliot's on a roll today.
Clearly.
Wait,
Yeah.
did D&D
And never
Beyond
fear,
have an
as soon
update
as-
too? Because I can actually see the entire game log now.
Did
And
you
I
not
couldn't
before?
No, I couldn't see the most recent roll before.
Oh,
And you just
interesting.
never brought that up to us?
Well, because like it didn't really affect me that much. Because I kind of just
Ferret's out here like, I thought everyone was having the same problem.
I thought everybody was having the same problem.
You know what? That's a little bad, but it's still not as bad as the time when we just flat out could not see Newson's roll.
Yeah,
True.
you know.
Anyways, right before we
It's
get
fine.
into
Oh,
our
those-
recap given to us by the same Newson, let's introduce our characters. We are
General
down
Kenobi.
1 Lulin this week, but we have Elliot Burning Oak, played by.
It's me, Isaac. That's it.
We have 01 Rosie CS, played by. Wait, no.
Oh,
That's
wait a
backwards.
second.
Nope,
Whoa.
you're
Whoa.
played by Lyra
I
now.
played by Lyra.
You're
Dream
playing-
Shot. Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
I don't know, it seems kind of parasocial.
Oh my god, it is.
We
Is
have
it
It is.
Lyra or Lyra? 'Cause
You
now I'm
know,
confused.
I always say it Lyra. However, PT always says it Lyra. So I think it's Lyra.
Wow.
Okay, fair enough.
Lyra is just
You,
Lyra's nickname.
you know when God just says, fuck you? This is your actual name. I thought I was Isaac. No, you're Isak.
Isak.
You know what I did forget to do, though? That, Ellie, if you could help me with it, I would, big appreciate. I'm gonna just send you the wiki link if you could add a Nightbot command for me.
Oh, yeah.
Or I can do it while we do
Woo.
the recap.
Wick.
And then we have
Wiki.
News and Stormhorn, played by... Oh, no, wait.
Hey,
It's
gentlemen.
me.
Yeah.
The
Oh, wait.
Sky Tea.
Oh, hold on. Okay.
And we have Nom, played by...
I am
Nom played, or I think you mean Ferret played by Nom.
Yeah.
No, we have Nom, played by...
Me, Gentleman Ferret.
No,
I'm
Nom
not
is played
using-
by Clang.
All right.
Nom
Jeez.
played by Clang, played by Gentleman Ferret.
Wow, we're off to a rousing start.
Nom is played by.
Wait, what kind of reality check do you want, Ellie? Like, how hard are we checking reality? Somebody breed the goddamn dragon.
No.
I got it.
I'm
No, no.
I'm
Sky,
doing it.
please. I haven't
Breed.
bred the dragon in front
Oh,
of
dang it. Someone else. You got
Oh,
Isaac got to it first.
Oh my gosh, give it the big doe eyes.
I
No!
can't see anything.
Oh,
No!
no.
Isaac, how dare
What
you?
happened to it?
It's a
That's so
monster!
Now it's a goopy dragon with beautiful bottom lashes.
Isaac, what have you done?
I feel like it's gotten
I don't
worse
know.
every time. Maybe we should just like leave it be.
Can we just start over?
See, all right.
Well,
Here's my
that's true.
question:
Can we
Can I?
just
Do I
kill it?
actually get to select, or was I?
I don't-
Did I just?
No,
Okay.
I
It
think
just
it just
randomly
randomly
picks
picks a
somebody else's.
dragon.
See, my
It randomly
theory
makes it
is that
uglier.
all of the dragons are ugly.
Oh.
You
I
know,
mean, probably.
would not surprise me.
Because we
Carl-
haven't seen a good-looking one.
Right.
Carl, welcome back. Flam, glad you got home from work just in time. And I'm gonna go refill water while Sky give our people some recap.
Hello, everyone. My
Sky,
name
just
is
make fun of
Newson
PT.
Stormhorn. Now that PT's gone, what's up with that blonde hair, guys? What the heck's up with that? He said it was gonna be silver. Man can't even maintain white hair. So
Oh my
lame.
god, wow.
You know what I say
Like, get
to
some
that?
purple shampoo or something. Jeez.
Look at that dusty ass mirror.
I
Very fancy
know.
brand.
Clean
but
up
who
your
has a
room before you
round
stream.
mirror?
God.
Wow.
This guy's a freaking laughing stock.
I can't. That man's got a lamp on the floor. Get a side table. Oh my god.
And are
Throws
those,
real
are those
shade.
clothes on top of the dog crate? What is that?
Who has a plaid pillow?
Oh, Sky, go.
And
go
that's what you missed on Bits, Crits, and Halfwits, guys. You know, we survived, and now we're going to try and save the Kobolds, which is the the number one priority, honestly, so that they can be jealous of Nam again.
Yeah, after the 6-month time skip.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That link goes to the wiki, Ellie. Should
What
be
is
taking
he?
you-
HEDE. Heed is the lore for the campaign.
That's a mobile artifact if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, very true.
Okay. Ellie, I'm gonna send you a new link because I don't know why that opened an edit link.
Oh
Oh,
boy.
that's fun. That's fun.
Who did a wait? Why does Knob's custom roll say 866?
Because he rolled
I don't know what
20
you're talking about.
D100s?
Oh, I see. Well, if that's how we're doing it now.
No.
I think it should be like at least 50.
I mean, that's just how we start the day, you know?
Rolling 50 D100s.
Yeah.
Got it.
I can't wait until
I've been
hardware
starting my days
acceleration
wrong.
crashes your computer.
It didn't.
You know, I'm going to turn off hardware acceleration and I'm going to test. And roll like
Oh
No,
thousand
no.
Oh,
You just disconnect.
We lose Isaac completely.
All right, guys. I'm gonna.
It's the link just for. Oh, well, I mean, what?
it's not an edit link for me, PT.
What does it go
I think
to?
it just opens it goes to the main page of the Hedge Chronicles wiki,
Okay, then it worked.
and then I can click on. Yeah. This I am aware.
But yeah, so if y'all want to get caught up, all the episode
Same.
descriptions are there. Yes, Carl, obviously I will accept your duel, and then I will send you back to your Fedora prison.
Oh my god.
Yeah. It's for all of them, Ellie. It's for all of them.
Guess what I'm approaching?
Disappointment?
Nah, that was years
Wait,
ago.
now I'm disappointed.
What are you
Because
approaching?
You
Adulthood?
don't have the cat paws yet, or you don't have it anymore.
Oh!
Offensive.
You know what? That's because I turned it off for our Thursday stream because I was PNG tubing.
True.
I see.
Oh.
So let me pop
Guys,
all those back
I
on for
crashed my
people.
D&D Beyond.
Oh no.
I didn't even click the roll button. I was just clicking the more D100 stat button. Oh, never
Oh
mind. It's
my
back.
God.
We're good. Don't worry. We'll keep going.
Oh, here it goes.
Alrighty, I re-added the cat paws and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like enough.
Alrighty. And off we go. So as you guys finished off, you were walking out of your tent.
That we were.
As you exit the tent, you find yourselves in the middle of a bustling war camp. There are probably a couple hundred people around you, just going about their general tasks. A large majority of them are wearing uniforms of the former Stipvale military. And they are, for the most part, it appears that they are getting ready, sharpening weapons, polishing armor. And you can hear towards the backside of the camp, farthest away from where the enemy is located, the sound of hammers clanging as the blacksmiths that you have picked up work furiously to make weapons and armor for the new troops that you continue to get as you travel across the land.
You know, I'm really glad not everybody has reacted the way that the 5 people that we picked up in Stipvale when it first flooded have reacted. Because they all thought we were crazy when we mentioned this whole war. So, you know. And yet, here's everybody.
Yeah, it's funny what the destruction of a whole city will do to people.
The city was underwater when our various shopkeepers were like, that's not real.
Well, they couldn't believe that it was real.
Because they were underwater?
Because they'd never been to the hedge.
Well,
Oh,
I mean...
wait, so did we have to, like, tell the
Did we
people a
just say-
lie then? Or have all these people...
Or
So-
everybody believes it
We're
now,
recruiting
'cause-
people under false pretenses.
So over
Yeah.
the last 6 months, the spells that prevented people from learning about the hedge have faded as the hedge has collapsed into the main world.
Okay, that makes sense.
So now people can just believe us.
Correct.
We can just be convincing enough.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well.
Okay. Well, what was our plan again?
We were going to we're moving on this camp. We saw that there were, or Elliot saw through his familiar's eyes that there were certain sections of the camp that it looked like they were moving prisoners in and out of, and we were going to march over there and try and send part of the group in stealthily, and then I think it was my plan that if need be I could cause a distraction with a secondary group.
Out here, like, distraction. Hit someone with a truck.
Yeah. I don't know what a truck is, but I'll hit them with it.
A truck is just what the soldiers have come to refer to as Newson and Lulin's battle charge.
The truck.
The truck
The
do be
Have
on
you
its
ever
way.
Trucking.
witnessed the truck? It's truly terrifying. You never want to be on the business end of a Minotaur.
No, you do not.
Unless it's for business.
No,
I
I would
guess.
never engage with the Minotaur in business. Bad boy.
Yes, canonically, because Minotaur also have horns, but they also all have mullets because business in the front.
I hate that.
And party in the back.
I'm all party, no business.
Same.
I'm all business, no party.
Whoa.
You know, I can see that for Nom.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of a big deal.
Okay. Well, can we get the map of the
That was
place?
yeah.
You can indeed. And so can chat.
Nice. Good
Oh
for
my
chat.
god.
Chat,
good
you're coming
lord.
with us.
Chat, you're losing it again real quick.
That's
Oh.
so sad.
Yeah, well, it's
My
because
computer's working again. This is ideal.
it's because I messed up and it's capturing the wrong page.
Oh.
Oh, that's really the
PT.
wrong page.
Yes, it is.
PT,
Oh,
you
no.
silly goose.
The silliest of geese.
Cobra chickens.
Chicken
What?
cobras?
Geese are cobra chickens.
Oh, because of the long neck and the striking.
And the murder.
I don't think geese have ever murdered anyone, not gonna lie.
I disagree with
Can
that
I get yeah?
statement.
Can
That
somebody?
geese
Can
are
I
terrifying.
like? I don't
They're
care
scary,
a
but
whole
I don't know
lot
if they're
of.
capable of murder.
I don't care a whole lot about it, but I would like to know if a goose has ever murdered someone. Now that we're
I'm
on the
looking it up
topic.
right now.
Now that we're on the
I mean,
topic.
cassowaries have definitely.
Yeah, but cassowaries are big.
But
Right,
e-
but now I'm just thinking about birds
They're
that
like
kill people,
fucking
you know?
dinosaurs.
well, emus
That's like getting
beat
murdered
the
by...
Australian military, so.
Damn it! There are
Goose,
no
yeah.
documented cases of a human dying from a goose attack.
Ha!
Although
Bummer.
goose attacks have resulted in broken bones, head trauma, and emotional distress.
I would be
What kind of
emotionally
emotional
distressed
distress?
after a goose
Right?
attack as well, so...
There's nothing more humbling than getting your ass kicked by a goose.
Very, very true.
Has anybody ever been killed by a chicken ferret?
I'm gonna guess no if they haven't died by goose.
I don't know.
Well,
People
I
are
mean,
around
if you-
chickens a lot
Chickens
more
have
than
talons?
geese, and
A
chickens are mean.
76-year-old woman was pecked to death by her rooster
Yep.
while gathering eggs.
What?
Congratulations, Isaac, on your roll of 100,868.
You're up. Yeah, yes. Thank you. I
That is,
appreciate
what'd
that.
you roll? You rolled 2,000 D100s? That is way below average.
Is it?
Yeah.
That seems
Honestly-
kind of right on average.
Yeah,
I
I
think
think
that
that's right
is
at the
a
middle,
lot.
because...
No, because the
No,
average
'cause
for a
two-
D100 is over 50.
No, I think that's perfectly fine. Honestly, I think that's much too
I
large
think
of
you
a
were
number.
wrong.
I honestly think 4 would be just fine. Maybe even
Yeah,
3.
yeah, just
I think 3
4.
would be fine.
I mean, the lowest you can get is 2,000, so...
I've decided that a D100 has normal distribution.
That's good to know. Should we play D&D? I don't know. Just a
Just,
suggestion.
D&D.
we're just here to roll dice on stream. Nothing
So where are
else.
we at in relevance to this map? Are we that blue circle?
No. So remember, that blue
No.
circle was where you saw them, where you saw,
Right.
like, the piles of repair parts. And then the
Oh.
star is where you saw the...
We saw them move a prisoner, like, in or out of there.
You saw them pull a prisoner out, and then Roran appeared and did something to them.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm kind of remembering our plan too. I think we wanted to go in from the north side, but like throw a fireball or something down at like the entrance to the camp.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
relatively
okay.
sure Elliot's plan was just arson.
Well,
Yeah.
that
Well, we
now
we
my
thought
version
about it.
straight
is
up
in fact
stealthy.
arson.
Yeah. Yeah.
Elliot's
But
plan
also-
often becomes the group plan because arson is always a good plan.
Wait, also I thought we didn't think arson was that great of a plan because they're all automatons.
No, but the spectacle.
Okay, yeah.
We're
That
just
works, that
trying
works.
to draw
Also the fact
them.
that we might care about people
Oh.
within the camp.
I think we
I
were just
can-
trying to draw them like to the east side, where we didn't really think there was that much going on, and come
And
in
then I
from
can
like
set
the
snares.
northwest.
Yeah. So if
Yeah.
you'll remember correctly, there were 19 Warforged guarding this camp. There were 3 groups of 3 in like outposts on the north side of the camp. And then there were 2 roving patrols of 5 apiece on the south side.
Okay.
I mean, I can draw those arrows back in for you if you want them.
Sure. I like arrows.
There you
I
go.
realize I don't have to look at your stream to see the map. I have it in this other window.
Yep, I
There's-
know. I do that all the time.
Well, if you guys start a fire, Nam can do. Nam has snares, so he can set traps.
Like where do you think we should set those?
Also, are we sure we can set them without being spotted? That's the thing.
Yeah.
Is that like it's? I think it's most important to have Nam able to like sneak in and get people out than it is actually like
True.
trapping.
So the map all of you guys are looking at right now, feel free to draw all over. Because I have a copy of it. For the actual encounter. So feel free to draw all over this map as you come up with a plan.
Cool.
Okay. So obviously
So
our
we
star.
could do like. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, just our star is where we're like. This is where we want to be, or like what we're assuming where we want to be. It's
Yeah,
the
that's our
only-
best guess.
The only good lead that we've got.
So where are
So
these guys patrolling, or are they just stationed there?
I think they might be.
On the north side, that's a station. They're in a guard
Okay.
post.
Okay. All right.
So kind of what I would love to do is catch. Okay, yeah. You see my little ping?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I would love to do 2 fireballs right here as these patrols are next to each other. And that's like our initial move from behind.
That's not what I wanted to do.
You know,
You're
dual
thinking
fireballs.
fireball.
Dual fireball. I feel like
Right,
it's a
yeah.
good.
Where are you casting that from?
So fireball has a range of 150 feet. So I
Oh,
think we
wow.
could be like back here. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I will also say, if you guys choose to, you guys can lure some of these enemies off the map. And we can do an
was gonna
encounter that's not
suggest that
on
we-
this map. Like if you want to draw them into the woods or something.
Mm-hmm.
That is up to you all. And another thing, remember, you also have an entire army.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're thinking like adventurers who don't have an army at their disposal.
Oh, right. Okay, then in that case, I think we should throw our 2 fireballs up here and then make it seem like have a small or a big enough group that they'll survive attacking from the front while we go in the back.
So
yeah, I think
So how the
doing-
army is going to work when you use it, guys, just so you know, just so you have the information before you make any decisions, right?
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Your army is made up right now. You have 5 battalions that you can use whenever you want. But when you use a battalion, you roll a d20. Or actually, we'll say when you use a battalion, you roll a d10, right? That's how many, whatever is rolled on that is how many sessions it will be before that battalion is at fighting strength again.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So we don't
you
want to
have
use
these as a
them too
resource.
liberally.
Yeah, you have these as a resource, but they're not just a catch-all, be-all of...
Just throw
Battle
them at the
time.
problem.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But I was thinking we could use something to make a whole lot of noise just outside of the camp, and so we can take down the number of people we have to interact with at one time. So
Yeah.
as some people have left, they deal with it. The problem is, I'm worried that I think the double fireball. That's about how big the fireballs are, by the way. Will do pretty good.
Yeah.
As long as there's nobody in any of those buildings.
True.
Nah, that's fine. We'll just slightly set them on fire. Ain't no problem.
Well, okay, so then I didn't mean to draw that. As we're doing that, do you want me sneaking in from the backside over here?
Over. Yeah, I think so.
I mean, Nom, if you want to, you can sneak in and scout this camp by yourself. And I can put you on a map by yourself to do it.
Question.
I mean, it would be kind of helpful to know. Oh, sorry.
Do either of you all our magical practitioners have like locate object or locate person?
No, but good. Although I don't know if that's the one I want to choose.
Well, I mean that's fair.
Yeah.
I can also restore spell slots to you all before we head into battle or, whenever. So
in that case, I'm definitely gonna scout it out because I can just use pass without a trace.
yeah. I will say it's so out of character. The way that it works is that I just have to touch you. You roll a d3, and then whatever number you roll on the, or wait, yeah, it says 1d3. It's
What ability are you looking at?
It's bolstering magic. It says
it
roll a
is
d3.
The way we
so
can
whatever
do that, though, if you don't want to roll a d3, is we can just roll 1d6. 1, 2 is 1, 2, 3 is 2.
Yeah.
That works as well. So whatever
I'm gonna
number
use
you
the
roll,
modulus operator.
whatever number you roll is the level of spell that you can take back. That or below, basically.
Got it.
So if you roll a 3, then you can do any third level or below. But if you roll a 1, it can only restore first level. But I think I don't know spell levels super well, so but my thought was if we wanted to get an exact bead, the kobolds likely have their trench coat still. So we could locate object on that. And then we would know for sure what building they're in.
Yeah. So when I said I could, what I meant was with the way we're choosing new spells,
Yeah.
we're choosing them like in the moment. So I could choose that as like one of my spells going forward forever.
Yeah.
But I'm not totally sure I want.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Understandable. We are also going to implement a new thing for stealth that Sky sent me a TikTok of, and the TikTok was just absolutely brilliant.
It's really sick.
So enemies will start with an attentiveness rating between 1 and 4, and that way when you fail a stealth check, you're not immediately caught unless their attentive rating reaches a 4.
That makes sense.
So I feel like it's probably a good idea for Nom to go in and at least make sure that they're like, if we're going with the fireball plan, I would want to know for sure that the kobolds aren't in those 2 front buildings.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's my thought process, because the thing is that we definitely saw them take someone out of this building. However, you know, if they're being smart about it, they wouldn't necessarily keep all the prisoners in one building.
Right.
So, you know, there could be some people in there, but we don't know for sure whether they are in there. And it would be a lost cause if we accidentally killed them with two kobold or with two fireballs.
What? The
Mhm.
enemies might know what they're doing?
Yeah.
I don't
I
find this
mean,
to be an
considering they
acceptable
took
course of
down
action.
Velkin and the circus, I don't want to assume that they're just holding everyone in one place. So I think it's best to scout and then go with the fireball plan. At least check, like Lyra said, check those two buildings to be certain that there's no one in them that we need to rescue, and then blow it to hell.
Yeah, I guess I could do that.
Alrighty.
The
So,
only thing would be, does fireball is fireball like directional? Would they see where we shot them from?
so the way fireball reads exactly, because I'm just gonna read the spell how the spell says it exactly, because it's kind of weird, and we're just gonna come up with a ruling on it by ourselves. Oh no. No, they absolutely would, because it says a bright streak flashes from your pointing finger to a point you choose within range and then blossoms with a low roar into an explosion of flame.
So we'll want to potentially we'll want to know for sure where we're extracting from before we shoot that off, because they're going to know our position immediately.
Yeah. I
Or
guess
at least
in
some
which
of us.
case it would be good for me and Isaac, and maybe me, or sorry, Lyra, Elliot, and Newson should be at the front attacking, and Nom should be just invisible, getting people out. Basically, you know?
Yeah, that's definitely true as well. The only thing I'd be concerned about is if Nam gets into trouble, he has no way to contact us.
No way to
I don't
We
get
Um,
have.
trouble.
Don't we have 2 touchstones now?
Do we have two
Did
sending
you
stones now?
did you take it off Carden's body?
We took Carden's entire bag.
Yeah, so you have his sending stone as well.
Oh,
Okay.
perfect.
So
But
we do have a set of,
remember,
but there's a
there are
third
more
sending
people in that
stone.
network.
Yeah,
Oh, so maybe not.
because we always had that. We had that stone for a while, and we heard Carden talking to somebody else on that stone.
Yeah. Well, I will say it's not like it would be impossible to shout to us. Like, this isn't that big of a camp.
That's fair.
That would give away Nom's location, but maybe if Nom is in trouble, that wouldn't matter that much.
It wouldn't
you know?
matter. Yeah.
Hey Ferret, I sent you a well-known kobold tactical suggestion.
Okay. True. Would that be beneficial though? Don't I want all of them to see it?
Well, I'm saying they wouldn't see where it came from.
Oh. Okay.
So the suggestion that I sent to Ferret, because it's a pretty well-known kobold tactic, is that they can't see where all the stuff's coming from if it's coming out of a smoke cloud.
Oh.
Fair.
That is
I thought the point of the fireballs was to draw everybody's attention there.
Well, we were hoping to draw their attention away from us. So we want them to see the fireball, but not necessarily where it came.
So what I was
okay.
what I was saying, Ferret, is if
Yeah.
you smoke bombed the north side of the camp, everybody would face that direction, and then they could safely fireball from the backside.
Yeah, no,
It
that
has to be a
works.
point we can see using fireball, doesn't it?
Yeah, but if he smokes the north side of the camp to draw the patrols in that direction, you
Oh, I
guys
see.
can
If they're
fireball
in the
them from
smoke
the
cloud,
south.
but we aren't.
Yes.
That makes sense.
So you're drawing attention with the smoke cloud and then fireballing. Ambush tactics, people. You may not know them when you start this campaign, but you'll sure as shit know them when you end it.
The other thought is, it's if we shoot fireballs. Do any of us have like levitate, fly, anything like that?
I have levitate.
Okay, oh, if we had a way that we could get you guys vertical quickly, what's the likelihood that they're going to run in that direction, seeing a fireball come from the ground, if you just go straight up? Especially if we put you in the woods and you go above the canopy.
Okay, so you're suggesting I throw the fireball, and then anyone who's
levitate.
left comes after me, so I levitate
Yeah.
up out of
Yeah.
their reach.
Yeah. Because what is the likelihood that the Warforged are going to be, like, looking upwards into the trees, especially if you get above, like, on top?
Yeah, I guess it still kind of depends on a stealth roll, I'd think. But I could probably do it. I feel like I could pull it off.
If you did something like that, I would give you your stealth roll an advantage because fireball is both very loud and very bright.
Mm-hmm.
Like for all intents and purposes, a fireball is a flashbang to anybody who's looking directly at it.
Mm-hmm.
Even if they're not within it. For those who are within it, it is much worse than a flashbang.
Plus, I mean, I don't know much about Warforged, but putting you guys in the air would probably put you out of range of a lot of attacks.
No, shit.
It also puts us defenseless.
Because fly is a concentration spell.
Yeah.
So if they do get hit and they fall.
Yeah. Well,
I'll
I would be
catch you.
using I would be using levitate.
So just so you
which means I wouldn't even have control over, like,
and you only
you know,
levitate like
moving.
5 feet off the ground.
Or no, it's much higher than that, but I think it's like,
Is it? I feel like
here,
we got into this
I
in
think
the other
it's
campaign.
50. You vertically up 20 feet.
20 feet. So you'd actually still be in range of your own fireball.
Or, well, no, I'd be
she
hoping
can shoot it 150 feet away.
Yeah,
as long as she can
so
see that area.
True.
It would come from the forest.
So what I'm proposing
and
basically
you can change,
is like
okay.
we would put them, in the tree line in this area so that they could shoot their fireballs that direction toward the center where we want them, as long as that area is cleared, and then you all could move vertically into the trees where it is highly unlikely that the Warforged would look for you because they would see that the fireballs came from the ground.
Does anyone have a way to give a group of people disadvantage on ability or on saving throws? Because that would really help. Just saying.
I mean, if I get lucky with my rage, I technically give you all, an AC boost, but that's, random. I barely even know what all of my powers do.
Us,
yeah.
A dex con for them, right? So
I don't
because
think
it's a dex
so.
check to see if they take the fireball damage.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can at least affect Roran's rolls, right? Divination wizard.
Well, yeah, my divination wizardy things can do that, but today I have an 8 and a 10. So,
Okay.
I can prevent someone from dying once, or I can make someone closer to death once.
Yeah, there's nothing I can really do to affect somebody else's rolls. My stuff is very ally oriented.
This is okay. This is okay.
I can also, if I don't restore spell slots to you guys, I can also add a D3 whenever making an attack or ability check to you guys. So it's like a less effective bardic inspiration. It's magical inspiration. So that's also an option, but I feel like the spell slots are probably more useful, at least to you two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So I'm writing up your guys' battalions right now, so you know what they do.
Okay.
This is good. That is helpful.
So the first one, Hisoka Dadasai, the bronze dragonborn.
Mm-hmm.
His battalion specializes in healing magic and provides a benefit of 1d4 healing per turn when used with the party.
Oh, they just auto heal us.
Can
That's
also
nice.
be attached to another battalion, which removes half of its current recovery time.
Okay. Can we attach those battalions after the fact?
So the way it works is once a battalion rolls a recovery time, you attach the healing battalion to it, and essentially it just splits it in half because it counts as using it as an action. But the healing battalion just takes half of whatever the other battalion's recovery time was.
Got it.
And then they're both out.
Okay, well, I think we've agreed to send Nom in, right? Should we just do that then?
Yeah,
Start out with?
I think that's a good idea. So make sure
Okay.
those buildings aren't occupied by some squishy kobolds.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go scout out those buildings, and on my smoke signal, it means that's when you guys throw the fireballs. I'm gonna put out smoke bombs on the north side of the village, and then
Okay.
that's
Wait,
your
how will
signal
you
to
tell
do
us
the
if the
fireballs.
kobolds are there?
Then I'll just come back,
Okay.
because then
Okay.
we're gonna have to rethink our plan.
Right.
I mean, depending,
like a
you
plan.
could just let them out.
True.
I mean, only if it seems like
Yeah, if you see
you
an
could do.
opening,
Yeah,
just
don't take a
release
risk
them.
though.
Yeah. But yes, if nothing else, just come back.
All right. Hopefully, you'll see smoke signals.
Hopefully.
Alrighty. Nom going in.
Now I'm going in. Can you play the Mission Impossible theme?
Doobie doobie doo
Da
doobie
na
doobie doo
That is-
na na da na 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 dun 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 dun.
Wow, we should form an acapella group.
There isn't a single bit of copyrighted content here. Only our beautiful voices.
All right. How do I do the ping thing? How do I do that?
Click and hold down.
Ah, okay. So I'm gonna first. I'm going to cast Pass Without a Trace on myself. And that lasts an hour, so I should be fine.
Oh, if it lasts an hour, can you do it on multiple creatures?
I think it's up
Anybody
to 5.
around me, yeah.
So you should
Yeah,
cast
we
that
should
when we're
just
all together.
have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well then, I guess I would have done
Cast
that.
it on all of us.
Yeah, yeah. And then I'm gonna purchase first building.
Alrighty, give me that stealth roll.
I shall. Crisp 20.
Alrighty.
Natural?
Alright.
No.
You sneak up to the building and peek through the window.
So it's like there. Oh.
Inside the building, in the back corner, chained to the wall, you see a figure with completely pale white skin and black eyes, wearing a very fancy, like, clothing and a top hat. When he looks up at you, he has like a moment of disbelief before his face changes into that of the ringmaster.
Oh, I wouldn't know that though, right? I wouldn't know him.
You have not
No,
met the
I've
ringmaster.
never met the ringmaster.
Okay. Well, do I see any guards in the building?
No, there are no guards in the building. And he
guess I'll-
is chained right here. So you're
I
like
guess I'll
right
sneak-
next to him.
I guess I'll sneak in
and I'll try and get him free.
All
Um,
right. He
would I have?
he looks at you and goes sneak as you sneak in and goes, "Nice to see you. How do you do? Here to help or just passing through?"
Nice.
Here to help.
All right. Fantastic. As you can see, they have ample chains that are holding me.
Would I have? I would probably have lockpicks by this point, right?
You have a lockpicking
After
kit.
after 6 months, okay. I would. I
You
would
have,
think so.
I'm sure you have ample lockpicks.
Yeah. Okay.
You learned after Elliot got a little
yeah.
angry. Yeah.
Yes, of course.
You have like a whole backpack full of them. You're like, not these ones, not these ones.
I've got like a whole lockpickers kit. So then I guess I'm gonna try and set him free from the wall as quietly as I can.
Alrighty. Roll me sleight of hand.
Wonderful. That's a crisp 27.
Race.
Nom really
Yeah, it's
said
not really a-
LOL.
I said, yeah, no biggie, man.
Yeah.
He literally like looked at the lock and it fell off.
Yeah.
As the locks fall off, the ringmaster rubs his wrists and his ankles, and he kind of stands up and starts to stretch, and he goes, and he looks at you, and he kind of stops, and he goes, "Making rhymes seems a little subpar when the world itself is off to war." And then he looks at you, he goes, "So I won't be doing that anymore."
That's
Fair enough.
That's
As
fair.
long as we have
Honestly,
a verbal agreement here.
it caught me kind of off guard that you did it in the first place, but good for you, man. We have a little battalion set up, and I kind of point towards where we're all at.
One thing to note, Ferret, before you tell him anything.
Okay.
When his face changed, his eyes stayed black.
Oh. Well, that would have been important information
Yeah.
to know.
Sorry. I was typing the battalion thing and it skipped my mind. So you can leave him. We can retcon you unchaining him if you want to.
We're
What's with
gonna.
your face.
Oh God! But I had such good rolls, PT. I just wasted 2 good rolls. If I. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Sorry.
I mean, technically your stealth is still relevant regardless, but...
Yeah.
And we'll say because of how good your sleight of hand roll was, that at the very least you will have advantage on picking the rest of the locks because now you know how they work.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna leave him unchained, but I'm gonna ask him. So why are they keeping you in here?
They're keeping us all separated.
No, but why? How did you get caught? I should say.
Ah. Well, that is quite a tale to tell. They captured me when the circus fell.
Got it. Okay.
Man's back to rhyming.
Can I?
It's just so fun.
Would my passive insight do anything here? My 16.
Nope.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm not gonna. Oh gosh. Okay. I'm not gonna point him in the direction of where the group is. Or I don't know. Should I? Nom doesn't know this person.
Yeah, like
So I guess. Oh God. Okay. Well, I gotta admit, you weren't the person that I came here to save, but I mean, I guess you're free to go now.
He kind of just looks at you and nods, hops out the window.
Okay. And then I think so that I don't see anything else in this building. Nobody
Nope.
else. Okay, so then I'm gonna leave that building, and I think I'm gonna end up going the long way. So I'm gonna go up to this building.
Alrighty. All right. Give me a perception check, because the inside of that building is very dark.
Okay. Not the best. Wait, I have dark vision.
Oh yeah. Inside that building, stacked like cordwood, are bodies.
Oh my god. Okay.
Their eyes are just shallow husks, and all of the veins on their face and their body are just, they look like they've been filled with like black cement. And their faces, all of their faces down to the last one, are just like petrified screams of anguish.
Well, these are not the kobolds. I don't really want to mess with that. So now I'm just gonna continue, and I guess Nam would stealthily try and go into here.
All right, while you're looking in that building, I am going to move the patrols.
Oh, okay. Then I'll wait. Would Nam be aware that they're moving?
Yeah, Nom can hear them.
The
They're
guys
not being quiet in the slightest.
Okay.
All right. Give me that stealth check as you sneak across.
Okay.
And then describe it for us.
18.
Describe how you're moving for us.
Okay, these are walls, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
They're like
Nam is
half walls.
Nam is gonna
They're
go.
full walls to Nom.
True.
I was gonna say.
This is true. So Nam is gonna go around the right side of this building and slowly creep up to this wall, and then to this entrance. He's gonna look both ways as one does, and then is gonna try and dart across when he sees a clear path to right around here.
All right, give me a
And-
stealth check.
Okay. I did. I got 18.
Okay. So you sneak up to that building, and as you approach the door, inside you can hear the clanging of steel.
Is there a window I can peer in?
There are no windows on this building.
Are you sure? There seems to be a big chunk of wall
All right, listen here.
missing from. Okay. Well, since
For everyone in
building
chat, because
isn't-
I know Nom's a little hard to see, Nom is currently right here.
Yeah, I made him
Oh,
too
that's
well
where he is.
camouflaged.
Honestly, I was looking for him and I could not find him. So
He blends
I
very
did too
well.
good of a job. We
so
really nailed that character art.
since this is
That
out
was
of the
great, you
way
did.
of the
We like it
fireball-
wasn't just Sky.
Yeah, literally just Sky.
I'll take
Well,
partial credit. I was there sometimes.
Well, I knew what character I want it to be.
Mm-hmm. You told me to make him camouflagey, so
This is true. So since this is out of the way of the fireballs, I don't think Nam is going to pay much attention to it yet.
Okay.
Because this isn't really the task that Nam is on. So Nam is going to. These guards up here are facing outwards, right?
They are.
Okay, so then Nam is gonna try and
sneak in through here. And then is this an actual like window or something?
That is an actual window, but it's also on a path.
Okay. True. So I think Nam is actually going to go back to. Nam is going to make his way back to this building and wait for the battalions to move.
Are you guys using your battalions, or are you waiting for the patrols to move?
The patrols, sorry.
Okay. So the patrol starts moving down the path that building's on.
Like, is this before I move?
This is when you're on your way back to it.
Oh, okay. Okay. What direction are these guys? Do they look like they're heading? Oh, they are going that way. Okay. Then I think Nam is actually going to go hide over by this bush.
Alrighty. So you successfully dive into the bush as they head past you. And this patrol heads up to this building. And you watch as all of them draw their weapons as they prepare to head inside.
Oh. Okay. Shoot, that would have been a good time to set a snare if I would have known that, but I did not.
It's okay. Combat can be tricky.
True. Okay.
Are you just holding your position for now? You trying to see like what's going on over here or anything?
Yeah, I think I'll wait and see what they got going on.
So you watch as all of these things draw their weapons, and the one in the green cloak notably stays outside.
Okay.
But the four of them head into the room, and you hear what sounds like incredible violence happening in the room. And then a bunch of Warforged parts are thrown back out the door.
Oh.
The green one closes the door and picks up the parts and starts throwing them in the pile next to you.
Okay. Cool. No harm, no foul.
Musin, how close are you to this right now? Are you just on the north side of the woods?
Yeah, I mean, I would have been with the group currently. I'm with the wizards.
Yeah, I didn't.
we wait for
I
the
didn't
signal.
know. Okay, yeah. So you, during all this violence, which you could very audibly hear, would have heard a Minotaur war cry in the middle of it.
Okay. That only I would recognize, because is it like a actual phrase in Minotaur, or is it just
it's just
a yell?
It's just a yell, but it's a yell that like it's like a it's kind of like a I imagine the Minotaur war cries are kind of similar to Maori war chants.
Yeah.
Where they're not real, they don't really vocalize anything, but they're all very rhythmic in specific ways. If that makes sense at all.
Yeah.
So that's how you recognize.
Yeah, no, I getcha.
Minotaur instead of just some
ears would just kind
animal.
of perk up a little bit at the cacophony.
PT, does fog cloud, am I able to choose when that goes off, or is it when I cast it, it goes off?
It's when you cast it, it goes off.
Okay. I still haven't checked that building. So I think. So is that green guy still over in that area?
He is.
Okay, so I think while he's over there, I'm gonna try and make my way across there.
All right. Give me a stealth check.
Okay.
Yep, just a normal stealth check. Remember to add your pass without trace to it.
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask. Have you been adding
Oh,
plus 10?
I have not.
So that's a
Okay.
37.
Yeah, I was gonna say, when you said you rolled an 18, I was like, did he roll an 8? But you were saying all your rolls had been really good, so...
No, I've been adding his plus 10 to all his stealth
Okay,
checks.
good.
okay,
I'm glad that you
okay.
were aware of that, PT.
Because I looked at it and I was like, that don't look right.
Yeah.
I thought.
There's a reason an
Okay.
18
Yeah,
beat the
pass
perception of the
without a
things right
trace
next to him.
always just gives you a plus 10
Yep,
to
I
every
see that
stealth check
now.
you make. Yeah.
Okay.
It's gnarly.
That's why it's useful for the rest of us who don't have any
Mm-hmm.
bonuses to stealth.
Yeah, so that's gonna be a 37.
So that we can...
So then, yeah, there we
You-
go.
Nom is
You,
basically
for all
one with the
inten-
dirt.
You follow the idea of if you look like you're meant to be there, no one will question anything, and you just walk straight across to this other building.
Cool.
And
And that's where we...
nobody questioned anything. When you open that building, Nom, or when you look through the window, it is filled with various human prisoners.
I don't see any kobolds.
You do not.
Hmm.
Give me an insight
Okay.
check.
Boop. Oh my god, a nat 1. Jesus Christ.
Yep, no, none of these people look familiar in the slightest.
Okay. Okay. So if they're all separated, I think I'm... Before I progress, I'm gonna go back. This building's rough. I don't know how I would get to that.
Let me move this patrol too while you're still
Yeah, 'cause they're
sneaky over
probably-
there.
Also, if they're sacrificing Warforged like candy to Elness, they gotta have someone around rebuilding them.
I like how you immediately knew who that was.
Yeah, obviously. What other Minotaur would I know that would have been captured at the circus? I'd probably recognize his voice. Like, in character.
And if not his voice, you recognize the obscene amount of violence he's able to do.
Well, I mean, I can't really observe that. I can just hear the banging. But,
I
like,
think
you know, me, Lulin, and Elness are the only Minotaurs I've been around for months, so...
True. Very true. Alright. Nom, what are you doing?
Where's the entry point to this building?
Which one?
The one I'm outside of right now.
You're standing next to it.
Okay, so okay. I think I'm just gonna go in. And how many roughly would you say are in there?
There are 27 people in this room.
God damn.
Okay.
And they are like they look starved, they look emaciated. They have very obviously been here since around the time that the world tree fell.
Okay. So I'm gonna walk in there, and
Yeah, so you
I
sneak
kind
in
of-
there, Nom, and as soon as the door opens, all of these people recoil in fear.
I
And then
go,
you kind of sneak through and close it behind you.
Don't worry, I'm here to help you all. I'm here with a pretty much kind of an army situation, but not really. We're kind of on the low. You wouldn't have heard of us. But
I
we're-
love the
we're here to help
intro.
you.
Are any of them a half-elf fighter that loves a good scrap?
I see Gwaine in the corner.
Now that would be a fucking twist.
That would be a twist.
That would be insane.
Is this actually secretly a coastal town? Dun dun.
Yeah, coastal town in the middle of a forest.
We've seen
Yeah.
weirder things. We've seen weirder things.
This
True.
is
That's
true.
fair, that's
It's not out
fair.
of the book.
Look,
The
day's
hedge
not
brought
over
the
yet. all
coast
I'm
over
saying.
here.
We've got a plan, but I don't have time to uncuff you all and get you out of here right now. But we're gonna cause a distraction, and when I
Oh.
do, I need you all to be ready to get out of here, because I'll be back for you all.
One of the women in the back just looks at you and just shakes the chains a little bit and goes, "I'm sure we'll be as ready as we are now."
Well, I mean, like, don't be panicked when the fire bombs go off that we're about to shoot at these people.
Excuse me?
It's gonna sound like we're detonating nuclear warheads outside. That's because we are. Be calm.
Don't worry.
Spacer, you close your eyes, you know.
Who came
Duck.
up?
And cover.
And cover.
Who came up with this plan? Some sort of child?
No.
There was like some personal offense taken there. No.
One of the men.
I am not a child. I am just short.
One of them looks at one of the men looks at you, and you notice that he has pointed ears.
Half-elf fighter that
No,
loves good scrap.
No. This man is very obviously an elf, and he goes, "You're a kobold. Does that mean that Koboldia finally got in the fight?"
I don't know what you're talking about.
I have literally no idea. I'm here for the coffee.
Kobold?
I hear it's pretty nice.
Some people kidnapped me like 6 months ago, and now no.
I'm suffering from Stockholm syndrome. They're my only friends.
You showed me affection. I'm your problem now.
It's kind of like a weird situation. Like, I trust them, but like kind of not really. But they'll be fine. We'll get you all out of here.
The same woman in the back goes, "Where are you coming from?"
I used to live in alleys here and there.
Oh. What?
I love
like
these
the
obvious
alleys
answers.
mostly.
This woman leans forward, Nom. And she looks like a couple decades older version of Lyra, and she goes, "Are you intentionally being obtuse?"
Well, you kind of look like someone in my friend group over there.
She kind of perks up. Oh?
Yeah, my buddy Lyra.
She's
Kinda-
alive?
You could be like her mom or something.
Truly a
Like her
spitting
mom.
image.
Do you think you guys are related?
It's crazy.
It's kinda
Well, it's
crazy.
great
Do
because
resemble
Nom has never met this woman in his life.
Oh yeah, no. He has no concept of any of these people.
She
Nom
looks at
squints his
you
eyes.
and she goes, "My daughter kidnapped you? When we get out of here, I'll be having a stern word with her."
Nom squints his eyes and he kind of squints for a second. He goes, and then his eyes perk up and he was like, "Oh, so I was right.
I'll be.
You are you Lyra? That's small world."
Don't worry.
Really.
Don't worry. I'll get you released from your servitude.
No, it's fine now.
No. Just because you think it's okay doesn't mean it is. I'll be having a firm talk with my daughter and her friends when you release
But look
us.
at this really cool whip I got now. It
No,
speaks to me.
no. Just because they give you gifts doesn't mean it is not them taking advantage of you.
I never looked at it that way. I'm kind of an orphan, so I was never really.
You're my son now.
Oh my
On
god.
your younger brother, Lyra.
You know, I've always wanted a younger brother, so
All right, well that
I can't wait for the new sibling dynamic between Lyra and Nom. This is bringing a whole new dimension
Wait,
to the group.
Nom, how old are you? It would be hilarious if it was like the older brother mentality, where like, no, be careful now, Lyra.
How old are you?
I mean,
Nam's like 6.
Okay, never mind.
Well, presumably Nam is older, right? Because
How long do kobolds live?
yeah, I don't even. that's a
Kobolds
good
live like
question.
20 years.
Oh,
Which is
Okay,
really
well.
okay. Allow me to rephrase that. So kobolds are considered a mature species at 6 months old.
oh,
They grow fast. Now, a kobold has the capability to live to the ripe old age of 95.
okay.
95%
I'm
of
doing
kobolds
my part.
are dead by the time they're 20.
Is that just because they're stupid?
That's because kobolds are idiots and they fight a lot.
Oh.
It's because they're CR0 creatures. Hey,
I'm
Nate,
doing my
thanks for
part.
the 2 gift subs. I appreciate it. Barlow
Woo!
and Leneth got the gift subs.
Hoopla.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Anyways. Yeah. She goes, don't worry. I'll have a firm talk with your sister. We'll get this all
Well,
sorted
I'm
out.
not really, I'm not looking for parents right now. I'm kind of,
You
know,
don't get what's your name?
it's Nam.
Well, Nom, you don't really get a choice. You thought you were being
You're-
kidnapped before. You're being adopted now.
Like daughter, like mother.
Well, this is not the conversation I thought I would be having on a stealth mission, but I have to kind of split. We're trying to make sure nobody's in the radius of these fire bombs we're about to blow stuff up in. So I should probably go do that. I'll see you later.
So from your
Mom.
position in the trees, Lyra and Elliot, from your position in the trees, you can see the patrols moving around. So you can accurately place
Okay,
your
good.
fireballs.
God, I can't wait for Nom to bring all these people back and Lyra to see her mother and be like, "Hey, everyone, this is my mom."
And just
Lyra's
right
just
out the
gonna
gate,
be like,
Lyra.
No. I just
"Have you
I-
been bullying your
Nom's-
brother?"
Nom's-
I think the best part of that dynamic's gonna be like Lyra's gonna be tearing up and like so happy to see her mom, and her mother's gonna walk up. Lyra, how dare you treat your younger brother with that kind of disrespect?
Oh my god.
Nam is gonna come back and he's gonna be like, guys, I think I found my mom. And
I think I found my mom. No, Lyra, you don't understand. This is my mother.
crazy story. Lyra looked just
We
like
look
you. It was
exactly
so weird.
alike. Oh.
Okay, so is this like a back route?
Yeah. So you can go down to that last building.
Okay.
So the very last building, when you look inside it, in the back corner, you can see a trench coat piled against the wall.
Oh, that's the thing. They had that.
Good thing we didn't just blow up those buildings.
I guess I'm gonna go into the building. As
So-
long as I don't see anything else.
Give me a perception check.
Right, PT.
Give me a perception
Mhm.
check.
Is that
Okay.
also plus 10? Is
No.
that a plus 10?
No, stealth
Dang
is
it.
just.
So you go into the building, and within half a second of stepping into this darkness, you feel hands on either of your arms and a knife at your throat.
Do they feel like small hand? Like,
They
they
do,
feel
and
like,
you hear a voice say, "You move, you die."
Hey, I'm here to get you guys out of here. You guys are
What?
the co.
Wait, you here rescue us?
Yeah,
We here rescue you.
no. I think we have
Oh.
a misunderstanding.
The
here.
kobolds they like release you, and you're just all kind of standing in a circle staring at each other.
Wait, so you guys are good?
We've been free. We escaped circus. We've been
No, but
we've
like,
been
you guys aren't being held here.
no. We've been looking for you for a long time.
Oh, well that man, that would have been all. We were about to blow this place up. If I wouldn't have found you guys just now.
Are we just gonna leave? The kobolds are gonna head out. We got the kobolds. We're gonna leave now.
Wait. The
We
kobold.
did all that planning. We're just gonna walk away.
One of the kobolds walks over and grabs the trench coat, and he pulls out a note and he passes it to you, Nom.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a note in Draconic saying that the four of you have been sighted at a war camp, and it has a little map to where you are right now. And they
gave
go,
you this?
we got from other kobolds. They got from who knows where.
Oh,
But
nice.
if you think we hear and we think you hear, Lyra, Elliot, news and perception checks.
Okay. I shall perceptify.
23.
That's 20.
Nice.
Yo.
So 23.
Damn.
Well,
We ready.
We were ready. Me and Elliot, we're like on animal high alert right now.
True.
Lyra's just chilling. Lyra's chilling.
It's those wolf hormones. I still think that maybe I might be a werewolf. Like, I'm not entirely sure that Elliot didn't transfer anything to me.
Every once in a while, Elliot casts remove curse on you.
Just in case.
You guys, as well as being able to see the guard posts, you've also been able to catch glimpses of Nom as he moves around. And you
I
notice
couldn't see shit. I got 37.
they caught a glimpse of you when you just walked across the path like you belonged there.
Yeah, but we also know that you're there, so like we can actively be
right.
looking for you. Whereas the other guys don't know you're there, so like they would never see you.
I mean, they cannot know what building you're in, and this can go real bad real fast.
No, it's
Ferret.
fine. No, it's fine. They can.
You guys watch as from behind the building that Nom just went into, a 30-foot colossus rises up from literally underneath the ground. You see dirt and moss and grass showering off its shoulders as it stands up.
What?
They
That's
are
not
put down the
ideal.
book. We have business.
Nam is putting together the pieces, and Nam is like, "All right, I think we should split." And
All
then Nam
three
throws
of the
down
kobolds
smoke
look up
bomb.
at the same time at you, Nom, and they go, "It's a trap."
And then I'm like, "Guys, follow me," and I do my rope trick, and then
The kobolds follow you, and the last one through just pulls all the rope through until you guys are just sitting inside this little space looking through a hole in the ground.
Okay, wait. So we from the outside see Nom go in, and the Colossus rise up.
Yes, but to be clear, you are not in initiative yet.
Okay. Is this Colossus like looking like it's going to like go inside and attack or something?
It rose up. Well, it's 30 feet tall, Lyra,
Okay.
and it's
so,
just staring.
going in
It's
the door.
staring down at the building.
Right. Okay.
I suppose we're probably in different trees. Don't put all your eggs in one flammable basket.
One of the kobolds looking at you, Nom, are inside, and they go, "We need plan."
yeah, I agree.
We see if we can get items that help, and from the pockets of the trench coat, they just start pulling out an assortment of bullshit. Ladles, pots. You're pretty sure you see someone's like rabbit get thrown out of there. Like, they are pulling out what looks to be like a kleptomaniac's wet dream worth of shit. And just tossing it around this extra dimensional space trying to find something useful as they rip through the pockets of it.
Inside of this space, can I see outside of it?
Yeah, so you can see through a little hole in the ground.
So would I see the colossal?
No, because you can only see straight beneath you.
Oh, straight. Okay. Gotcha.
It's kind of like a fisheye lens, a little bit. Like it's like those bubbles in the aquarium that you can stick your head in.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But they're pulling out an assortment of random nonsense until one of them pulls out what looks to be like a very poorly made grenade.
Oh no.
And he kind of
Hey,
stops and he looks at all the other ones. And they look at him and he looks at you and he goes, "Okay, we have a plan."
I would be careful with that in here. We're kind of close together right now. I wouldn't. Your plan isn't to kill us all, right?
It could go either way.
Well, I think we should think of one that doesn't go either way.
Wait, you have bow?
I do have bow.
They look at each other and one of them goes, "Get bag," and the other one goes, nods and goes, "Get hole." And they literally jump into the trench coat and disappear.
And just leave me there.
No, the one's still standing there holding up the trench coat.
Oh, okay.
Like it looks like they went through like a portal.
Oh, okay. Well, am I supposed like? Do they want me to go in it?
No. It looks like they went to grab something. And if you try and make a move towards the trench coat, the other one's gonna like turn away from you.
Got it. Okay.
Trench coat not for you, fourth kobold.
When he look at you, he go, "Trench coat not for replacement." After a minute, the other two emerge, and one of them is holding a bag of holding, and the other one is holding a portable hole.
God.
And he looks out at you and go, "Give arrow."
Okay. You better not get me killed.
Could go either way.
Slightly larger grenade.
Let me just double check what happens when you put a bag of holding in a portable hole.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Whose bag of holding did they just steal? That's the question. I know where the portable hole came from, but
I didn't
and I'm
even
happy
think of
about
that.
it.
But that's
Well,
fucking
now it's
hilarious.
canon. It's canon, and I can't wait till we meet that guy next time.
And he's like, "Did you
Because I'm
guys steal
gonna
my
drown him
portable hole?"
and laugh at him for getting robbed by kobolds.
Alright. So they look at you, Nom, and they go, "Give arrow." And they start just building a contraption out of random shit. Until what is left is a bag of holding tied to the arrow with a portable hole directly in front of it with what looks like the flimsiest, made out of toothpicks holding system ever. And they lean out and they go, "Give arrow." Or they look at you, they go, "Give bow."
Okay.
You
So-
got it, kiddos.
You give them the bow, and you watch as from your little place inside this little, rope trick, right?
Mhm.
Two of them hold the other one by the ankles while she just leans out upside down with this bow.
Talented archer.
And he fires it, and it does not hit the Colossus.
Oh god.
He misses the window and just whiffs it into the wall, and then yells, "Back up, back up!" As the rest of you watching from the trees just watch what is essentially a black hole form.
Oh my god.
My god.
And
What are they doing?
And suck this Colossus's legs into it before disappearing again. And there is just almost a perfect sphere of just empty air within 10 feet of this wall.
Can you put a circle on there?
I can indeed.
And so you said that sucked the Colossus's legs in?
Yes, I did.
So he's legless now? Like it cut him
Correct.
off? Okay.
Yeah, but he's not good at
Wow.
archery.
Like, this entire area is just a sphere of God. Including the ground.
I see no sphere.
I
I'm
also
gonna
do
peek
not
out of the
see a
bottom of
sphere.
the hole, and I'm going to.
Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. Stand by. Oh, no, don't do that. There you go.
Aha.
Like, all of that is just gone.
So now he's only a 15-foot Colossus.
Now he is only a torso.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A 15-foot one.
Yep,
He got no legs.
yep.
All right, so stay outside of hitting distance.
Yep.
Should be A-okay.
Immediately as that happens, I'm gonna give you guys one surprise round, and then we're gonna roll initiative, because that was not a subtle thing to have happen.
Well, can I?
Yeah.
I'm gonna set my smoke. I'm gonna peek out of my rope trick, and I'm gonna use smoke bomb over there.
You know your smoke bomb ring casts smoke bomb on you, right?
It says 120 feet.
Oh, in that
For
case,
fog
where are you casting it?
Like right in the middle, right there.
Alrighty. Let me get another circle.
Because we should be out of that fireball range over where I'm at, right?
Yep.
Yeah, especially because
And it's
we'll want to
smoke
center
bomb-
it probably
smoke
somewhere
bomb's how
else.
big?
Yeah, if you center it on that, like, well area, well, not quite there, but, like...
How big's fog cloud ferret?
I think I'm gonna be casting it at second level, and it's gonna be my last second level slot. So it should be 40 feet.
God damn, ferret. Alright. Ferret just fog cloud this entire fucking area. Which I know you guys can't see, but you're about to.
Oh boy!
Is what just got drawn.
Just the-
What is that?
Sorry.
A tiny
I'm
circle.
measuring.
Yeah. So that's what ferret just smoke bombed.
Nice. Okay, let's do our fireballs, I guess, and we'll want to do them on these guys, I think.
I concur.
Okay.
And I will hold a dash action until after, like, after the fireballs hit, so that I can see where I can even move to safely.
Understandable. I'm gonna put you guys all on the north side of the map. And you're
Also, after that-
gonna look a little close to the enemies, but they can't see you. Y'all are fine.
After that, I go back into
And
my
both
rope
wait,
trick.
we decided that both the wizards are up in trees,
Up in
right? And then
trees,
I'm on the
yes.
ground.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So I can't immediately restore your spell slots.
Yep.
But
All right. So cast your fireballs.
Okay, so I think we want to center them like here, right? So that it doesn't hit the edge of this.
Yeah.
Since, okay, yep. Okay, cool.
Well, remember,
Let's-
Nom never reported back in, so you don't actually know. If
Right,
there's
right.
anything-
Well, the smoke
bomb
signal?
is the indicator that it's
And
okay
they saw
to.
people come out from
Yeah.
that building.
Yeah.
So
Fair. True.
The smoke
true,
bomb
true,
is
true.
Yeah, so we were-
the smoke was the indicator that it was okay to attack the buildings that we had previously decided on.
Yep.
Yeah, these first. Okay. Let's go.
Pew pew.
All right. Cool.
Time to make some.
Also, that being said, still a dex check, but it's not a fireball. Same area, different spell. It's Vitoric sphere. So it's a slightly different effect.
All right.
Mhm.
What's the different effect? Also, those are their 5
Well, it's-
saving throws.
There's so many places.
Then
One
that
of those
one
So,
did.
fucking dies.
one of them got a nat 20.
So
But
on the first turn, it's 10d4 of acid damage, or halved on a succeeding throw. And then the next turn, it's 5d4. But they don't take it if they succeeded on the saving throw.
so one of them.
That's accurate.
Unless you
me
use
just-
your wizard powers.
Oh, true.
It's true. Should I use my wizard powers? Nah, I feel
think
like they're more important for later.
that's fair.
Well, it's
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I'm gonna be going hand to hand with a bunch of Warforged, so like
Yeah,
that could be a saving grace for me at some point.
exactly.
Pro DM tip: remind your players about their abilities in the hopes that they burn them early.
Darn, Isaac doesn't listen to that particular.
It's almost like Isaac is decent at playing D&D. Played a little
forward thinker.
D&D in your time.
Mm.
I can
He's
put
just smart enough to know to not trust me.
that. Also fair. So 21 damage to all the failed throws and 20 damage. Oh, unless in other campaigns I've seen nat 20s are no damage, but
Yeah, nat 20s are no damage, but that guy who nat 1's
Okay.
gonna take double.
okay, this is fair.
Oof.
Okay, yeah.
Sucks
My
to
damage
suck for
was
that guy.
17 for the people who failed.
Did they have to dex roll twice, or are you just counting?
I'm just gonna take the
both?
same one.
Okay.
So the way I'm doing it is I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So for the second one, I'll do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just do it in the opposite order. So they have mixed saves, except for Fucko in the middle with the nat 20, who I expect jumping out of one would save him from the other.
That's fair.
Yeah.
But you
Oh, yeah,
just
oh,
watch
and
as
then next turn.
simultaneously these spells go off. And the Warforged in the green cloak almost seems to teleport away, and the rest of them are turned into slag on the ground.
Nice.
All right, Newson, this is what remains.
Ooh, you know what I'm gonna do instead? After watching Nom, would I have any inclination that this building might have people in it, or no?
Which building?
the
Specifically?
building directly in front of me.
Yes. And because you've seen them pulling people out of that building previously. That was
Oh,
in your
that's true
scouting
too.
report.
Okay. I'm going to, because Nom you didn't unlock any of their locks, did you?
No.
Okay. So I think I am going to oh, I'm still on drawing.
Eh.
Well, it's fine. I'm going to dash, let's see, 5, 10,
Yeah, it might be a
15,
little
20.
janky.
30.
So
I
Sky,
get
just go
inside?
with the, yeah, you can. Just go with the squares because the map's a little janky.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Like I'm kind of I'm guessing where like windows and stuff are based on, but I'm going around this group if I can and busting through here
So Newson,
with the people.
you bust through the wall, and you are approached by a 3-foot tall Lyra's mom who goes, Newson, I swear, you keep getting. And you realize that she has been shrinking people to get them out of their chains.
Ah, okay. Good idea. I go ahead and let's see. Let me look at what it says for my bolstering magic. It doesn't say whether it's I guess it's an action. How many people are left in chains?
None.
None? Okay,
None.
I'm gonna go ahead and touch Lyra's mom and restore a spell slot to her.
All right, roll that d6.
Where my d6 at? There it is. Roll. That is a 1. F.
She gets a
Well-
level 1 spell slot back.
It's more spell
Bummer.
slots than she probably had. So then I guess I'll just turn on my heal and guard the entrance, because those Warforged would have seen me come in here, so.
She looks at you and she goes, "How many are outside?"
3 Warforged.
Okay, I suppose that, well, the hedge is in this world now. I suppose it's time to drop the act. And you watch as her hair, which was previously red like Lyra's, just turns completely white. And she goes, she kind of pats you on the shoulder and she goes, "Excuse me, darling, I need to go take care of some things." And she steps outside, and Lyra, you watch from the tree, and Elliot, you see, as your mother steps out of the building that Newson just ran into, holds up her hands, and casts magic missile at 9th level on these 3 Warforged.
Oh my god. Look,
Go,
I gave
Mom.
Rebecca a level 1 spell slot, so I really helped out there.
Yeah, you watch as she holds out her arm as these, like, glowing runes begin to appear around her, and then it just looks like a hailstorm of magic missiles just rip these 3 Warforged apart. She looks
And
at you,
she's-
she looks up at the trees and goes, "Honey, we need to have a talk."
Newson just yells out
Just like,
after her,
"Okay."
"I found your mom!"
Love it. Love it.
You mean my mom?
You're not there.
Wait, would you have been trying to get back to that building though? No?
No, because
Because that would be a
They're still in-
hilarious way to have you get in between them. You mean my mom?
It would have been funny.
No,
but
because
I
he'd
don't
have
think
to go
Mom would have
past
done
that
Yeah.
Warforged that's in between us.
He rolled a 37 for stealth. I'm pretty sure he can walk past that Warforged and be fine.
That Warforged is like, General. That is clearly an elf
Wait,
right
okay.
there.
So then, can Nom actually do that then? If you're saying that a 37
Yeah.
would work.
Yeah, no.
He
you
stacks
and
up with the kobolds and they make a convincing elf.
no, so Nom, you're sneaking across this road with the kobolds as this Warforged just kind of appears in front of you and looks down at you, and the kobolds, without missing a beat, just jump on it and start beating the shit out of it and bring it to the ground.
Oh my god. They are feral.
As you watch these kobolds tackle this thing to the ground, they're kind of like pushing it and like shaking it on the ground, and one of them just yells, "Rock!" And the other one just reaches into the trench coat and pulls out the exact same rock that they beat the guy to death with on the World Tree.
Oh
And
my
tosses
God.
it to him, and he
It's
just
lucky.
starts smashing it on the Warforged's head.
It's a lucky rock.
I wonder
When-
if that rock talks to them.
When that Warforged stops, when the Warforged stops moving, they put the rock back in the trench coat, look at you, and just give you a thumbs up.
That was pretty good, guys. I gotta give credit where credit's due. That was pretty good.
All right, and then as that happens, you get up in time to hear Newson say, "We found your mom."
Yeah, because Nam would have been going back to free the people,
Mhm.
and then
Yeah.
yeah.
We had the same thought, but Lyra's mom was already all over that shit.
Mhm.
Yeah, it really makes you wonder how she got captured.
She did it on purpose because she felt bad for all the people.
Bingo. Alrighty. We're not even gonna. You know what? We're going full cinematic. We're not even doing initiative. What are y'all doing next?
Right.
Uh,
Elliot is casting fire breath on his owl, and he's gonna swoop down and take out. Where's the ping button? It was a control click. Oh, there. The owl's gonna swoop down and breathe fire on these 3.
God damn.
Do they need
Oh.
dex saving throws?
Yeah, dex saving throws. 15.
They all failed.
Great. They take 16 damage.
Alrighty. They are burnt, but still good.
Cool.
In which case, Lyra will follow up with a fireball on them.
Fireball.
Yeah, I'm having fun.
What's that going to encase?
I'm having fun.
I mean, I'm
Lyra's
not gonna
got a
hit
little,
the
like,
buildings.
Lyra's got a
It's like, yeah.
wild-eyed look to her. The hairs are a little out of place.
Yeah.
She's got a taste for the fire.
Lyra's looking down like, I'm gonna be just like my mom one day. And then just snap. And then just throws her hand out and snap as you watch the fireball streak down and just envelop these 3 Warforged. And when the fireball clears, they are just slag on the ground. Across the camp, you hear the sound of something breaking, and you watch as half of this building comes down.
Wait, which one?
Hello?
That
one.
Newson would turn and just like hearing that ruckus and knowing kind of the direction it's coming from would just let out her own like Minotaur war cry so that Elnis would kind of know where she was.
You hear one in response before from the trees, Lyra and Elliot, you can see as the Warforged in green just goes sailing through the sky into a tree trunk.
Nice.
The remaining 3 Warforged, using their brains, run like hell.
Fall to pieces.
The owl is going in and swooping.
They self-destruct.
No survivors.
Because so long as I hold concentration, those owls can breathe fire for another minute.
Oh my god. just
Went
like,
through
woo-hoo,
repeated
bitch.
strafing runs by the A10 owl. The Warforged are destroyed, and when the fog cloud clears, you guys have taken the camp.
I'm going up to the center here.
Lyra immediately runs up to her mom and big hug, and she's gonna be like, "I didn't know where you were. I thought you might have been at the top of the tree, but I wasn't sure."
Nom pushes you out of the way and goes, "I didn't know you could do magic. That was so cool."
Yeah, so Lyra, you run up to give your mom a hug, and you feel yourself you feel your leg shoved out of the way. As Nom goes, "I didn't know you could do magic. That's so cool." And she goes, "Isn't it? I'll teach you some someday." And she looks at Lyra and goes, "Young lady!"
Lyra's still going in for the hug. She's just gonna sandwich Nom between them.
Your mom like gives you a half-hearted hug and then goes, "Young lady, the way I hear you've been treating your brother over these last 6 months."
Lyra's like, I have a brother?
Oh, it was horrible. It was horrible. And Nom gives like a sly look to Lyra.
Roll deception, Nom.
An 11.
She kind of pats you on the head. She goes, "I know. It's okay now. Mother's here."
That adoption happened so fast. She wrote inside the papers and witnessed them.
She had 26 witnesses.
Everybody in that house signed it. They were like, "Yeah, that guy deserves a mom."
The one who was like, "I don't think you get to just adopt people." She's like, "Then you're staying in your chains." And she moved on to the next person.
It was just like, well, welcome to the family, and I want to formally say that Mom is lying, and and actually,
He said you kidnapped him.
You guys did. You guys did. You gotta be honest. You guys kind of kidnapped me.
only for like the first day. Okay, you could have left after that.
Yeah, but like it was kind of cool, so I stayed.
Yeah. Okay.
You're-
As long as you think I'm
Lyra,
kinda cool.
Lady Dream Shadow kind of nods and goes, "Family sticks together."
And then Lyra turns to her and says, "Well, speaking, where's Dad?"
They took him to Zreya to help with whatever abominable inventions they're working on now.
I guess we know what our next stop is.
I don't think
Yeah.
Elliot's gonna like that one.
Mm-hmm.
And she kind of
Susan's
goes,
Speaking
going-
of, as Elliot gets down and approaches this shack, what's he? Does he recognize any of the people coming out?
he does not.
Okay, cool.
Newson, you get to the center as Elnis walks up to you and just goes, Stormhorn!
And she just like reaches out an arm to like clasp his and yells Elnis and kind of like turns her head and like even though he doesn't have horns, like claps her
Interesting
horn
you say
against
that.
his what?
Because he does now.
Oh, he does?
It looks
Oh
like
my
it looks
God.
like he has built himself horns out of shredded, melted, and reforged bits of Warforged.
God damn. She
What a
like clangs.
savage.
Yeah, she clangs her horn against his and like kind of like
His makes like a
looks-
dull metallic thung when you
yeah,
hit it.
looks up at you know, his work and is just like Minotaurs make the best weapons.
And horns are a weapon too.
Damn right.
Anyways,
There's another
Stormhorn,
big guy.
he kind of looks at Nom and he goes, Kobold, good to see ya.
Hey man, don't do that. You might kill me.
Where are the other two?
Oh no, they're over there, but I'm not with them. I'm a different
this is
one.
a new kobold. This is Nam. He's a new member of the group.
Ah,
I was kidnapped by them.
ah.
He robbed me and Lulin, and he's paying it back.
Hey,
Well,
I've met
I
some of
didn't-
my best friends through being kidnapped.
I wouldn't call them my best friend. They're like they kind of went up to acquaintances by this point, but they're not quite at.
Well, I mean,
And
of course we're not
family.
friends. You're my brother.
That's
True,
all still
you're
new to
stuck-
me as well.
You're stuck with at least one of us now.
I'm used to all of my
Well-
family members being dead, so this is kind of I'm getting used to it.
Elliot's gonna speak up. Yes, of course, you all have family and friends. Let's leave. Let's not forget this kind of seemed like a trap with the Colossus and all.
Oh yeah, is that
More
still like
people might be on their
moving?
way.
No. When
what?
its legs disappeared, it took a huge part of its critical systems with it.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough. Was there anyone else in any of the other buildings?
There were a bunch of dead bodies in one of them, and I freed some dude with black eyes.
Black eyes.
Yeah. He said he was from the circus or something.
Weird. Was he? Do you see him here? He kind of gestures
He's
around.
not. Well, do I see him?
You do not.
No,
As you are all kind of grouped up, and I'm gonna group all you up in the center with Lyra's mom and Elnis, and the group of people is down here. Kind of like you guys like split away from them to talk.
Mhm.
Give me perception checks. Actually,
Lyra's still up in a tree.
Everyone.
Oh wait, let me leave. I got it. Where? Oh,
We're up. There you
I
go.
don't know. Okay.
All right, perception. Don't fail me.
That's
Well-
okay.
That's a 7.
You got a 7.
I got a
Yeah.
natural one.
Nom rolled fine. That's fine.
Oh,
got a
well,
fifth.
thank
Lyra,
God.
you also
We're all
rolled a
s-
7.
Oh wait, no, that's a. Oh, sorry. I thought that was a natural one.
I rolled
Uh,
a natural one,
Nom,
though.
We're all
you're the
distracted by our reunions.
You watch as somebody steps almost out of nowhere in the middle of this group of people. And he looks directly at you and smiles. And you recognize this person. And this person is Roarin' Solve.
Roarin' Solve. Who was that? I'm blanking.
Well, you know who Roarin' is.
Uh-huh.
That's our nasty boy. The one that got released
Right.
when I took Velkin.
Okay. Right. Okay, that was his name. Okay. I was
I don't know if we
blanking
ever
on
actually officially got his name.
I didn't think
I
we did.
thought Velkin said his name.
Oh yeah, Velkin
Oh,
probably would have told
yeah.
us his name.
And it's reasonable to assume that over the last 6 months you've learned who you're really fighting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, you watched him kill a guy in the last episode.
Yeah.
And he steps out in
He
the
just
middle
says,
of this.
I'm roaring and murders people.
He,
Just so we
he
know.
steps out, looks at you, Nom, and smiles as his eyes, which look like a normal person's eyes, fill with darkness.
Guys, I fucked up.
What?
What?
Roran, he's right there. He's right there.
You guys turn, and as you start to turn, like even before you start to turn, Lyra's mom is throwing up a protection spell
Okay,
Oh,
good. I want
around-
to ready a counter spell.
around all of you. And Roran looks at you, smiles, as you watch just tendrils of blackness shoot out of his back and grab all the people around him. And some shoot at you too, but they're blocked by your mom's spell.
Could I do a counter spell?
He is not
Or-
using a spell.
Oof.
He's using an evil ability.
He's using his dark essence.
Legendary action.
You watch as the people around him essentially turn into the same husks that you saw in the building, Nom. And as you watch, light travels down these dark beams, and you could hear the screams of these people as their souls are sucked into him. And when the tendrils retreat back into his back, all the bodies around him drop.
Including Lyra's mom?
No.
No, she's with us.
Oh, okay, she's with us.
We've got her and Elness. Like, we were all having a conversation.
He looks at you all and he goes, "If it isn't the locksmiths."
We don't actually make locks.
I mean, I pick locks.
Yeah. It's accurate.
I picked your lock to get you. I think that was that you in the building? Because you got me pretty good. I didn't even.
Wait, this is the guy you saved?
It might have been dark eyes and all.
In a sense.
Oh.
Starling was a
Well,
much
what-
better host than Cardin was.
Oh, I
Well,
see.
do you even? Because you kind of changed your face shape. Does it even matter?
Well, that's why he was a better host.
Oh. Oh, so you're saying he could do that before?
He just smiles at you again.
Guys, I gotta give him credit where credit's due. He got me pretty good.
Yeah, it does seem like he got you. Congratulations.
He was all chained up and stuff. I thought it was not him.
It's fair. Well, I don't know that we would have gotten it either, but
Yeah.
that's
It was
that's
like
fair.
the whole baby situation.
the baby situation.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, where Lyra
yes,
took
of
the
course.
baby, and the baby turned into an angry man.
Yeah.
I knew you
does
weren't a
that a lot.
baby.
We're all just like talking about this in front of this guy. Yeah, that was like 6
There's
months
like
ago.
I just
That-
really thought it was a baby. I don't know. What if it
I
was
knew
a
it
baby?
wasn't a
That's fair.
baby. I told you it wasn't a baby.
That night's still foggy for me, but I'm pretty sure I knew it wasn't a baby too.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Surprise
Um,
dungeon doggo.
Oh,
doggo.
Or is it
free
really a
doggo
dog?
content.
Oh, puppy.
Or is it a mimic?
Does it have black eyes? Hmm.
Is she gonna try and eat your face?
I don't think so. I think she's just looking around.
Looking around for
She's
things
here
to
to eat
kill
the
you
dice.
with,
No, she's here for a cuddle.
Oh.
and then to stab you in the back when you least expect it.
Well, she likes to bite my ears, but they are protected by my headphones.
Okay.
The ultimate
If
thwart.
those really are headphones,
What?
Are they a mimic?
They're also a mimic.
Oh my god, can you imagine if your headphones became a mimic?
They bite
That
your
would be
ears
lethal.
right off.
Bite your ears right off.
Except for your
Anyways, you guys watch as he's just sitting here smiling, and he begins to walk towards you, and he starts walking around this dome of energy you're in and just tapping on it.
Personal space, man.
You got one hell of a nasty breath. Smells like corpses and yeah, no, mostly corpses.
Do you ever
Yes, you are what you eat, though.
like usually I can look at someone menacing and I'm like, oh, they fuck. And I'm not getting that vibe from you.
This guy definitely doesn't fuck. Way too much of a nerd.
He looks at you, and he kind of reaches a finger out and starts to run it along this dome as he walks around you. And you're watching as his finger... Here, we'll cut back to the... We'll cut back to this one. You're watching as he's walking around trailing his finger, and where he's trailing his finger, there's a line of black magic following it across this dome. Almost like he's writing something on the outside of the dome with his finger.
I've got my axe out.
Yeah. And Lyra's kind of getting ready. Mom, do you think this is going to hold?
She kind of looks at you and she's kind of straining and she goes, "It'll hold for a minute. I'd come up with a plan." And in your head, News, and you hear Velkin say, "This is very bad."
You got a plan, buddy? If you're saying it's bad?
I'm an axe.
My
plan is to not
Isaac's
die.
gonna grab the axe and go, portal?
I can't make portals anymore.
What about the lake?
That was a one-time thing, I'm pretty sure.
I
used-
Coins still do anything?
You still have a coin?
Wait,
I
aren't the
think so.
kobolds still with us?
No, the kobolds aren't in this circle with you.
Oh. Okay.
Where would they... Did they just vanish?
They are
mean, they were
MIA
with
right
Nom.
now.
Okay, well, as long as they're safe.
Behind Velkin, you see something with large and with scales rise up from behind one of the buildings.
Do you mean wait, what was his name? Roran.
Yeah, that is what I mean.
You said
Stop
Velkin.
it.
Velkin's an axe.
Dungeon Doggo, I need you to stop. Initiative is over. They're out of combat.
Well, for the time being.
She's like, yeah, but your deck save still fucking stuck, nerd. Hello.
Hey.
I didn't know your dog could talk.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, that's fucking sick.
She's trying to get to my ears.
Yeah, she's like, get these things out of the way.
She got real tall.
Yep. She says, I'm getting longer by the day. You stand
what
no
Chihuahuas do.
chances.
What? She's not a chihuahua.
That is
dare-
one big chihuahua.
How dare you equate my beautiful baby girl to a chihuahua?
Man, the ultimate insults do be flying now.
So true.
Do.
Ah!
Now Roran's gonna kill me.
No. But yeah, so you watch as behind Roran, something very large with scales rises up from behind one of the buildings.
Oh geez. Well, there's something that I was like working on, but I don't know if it will work.
We can dig! As Elliot like starts molding earth.
I feel like this is not a good
Like a
idea.
And
mole.
Nom starts digging as well.
Yeah, Elliot's molding earth and Nom is in the hole with just with a knife, just throwing dirt out like an ounce at a time.
Is my whip saying anything to me?
No.
Okay.
It's like I don't
Stop
think
it.
digging is gonna help, especially as like tentacles are
No.
bursting out of the ground.
Well, it won't help if you don't help us.
To be
I thought
clear,
we were
the
supposed to be
tentacles didn't
family.
burst out of the ground; they bursted out of him.
Oh. Lyra says, look, there's this thing I've been working on. If it works, it could send him away for like a minute. Which maybe we could
Oh,
try to run away. I don't know, but I have no guarantee that it will actually work.
I know what you're gonna do. Do it. Do it.
I will.
it's like fine if I can't dig. What else can I do?
I guess
I guess I
my
can fuck with
bolst-
this guy.
Lyra, do it.
I guess my
Elliot's gonna just cast
Well,
Nefarious
I have to wait
mischief on the
until
outside
the-
of this field while he's sitting there.
Wait, can we cast
can
things
do it through
to
the
the outside
shield.
of the? Oh, I can. Oh my
Do
god, I'm
it.
gonna do it then. Let's
Do
do
it.
it.
Cast,
Okay, I
cast
cast
banishment on this
banishment.
motherfucker.
Yes.
Wisdom
Yes.
saving throw, right?
It's actually a charisma saving.
Ooh.
His
Well,
charisma
man's gotta
can't be
talk
that high.
out of.
What's the save?
It's 50.
It's 50.
50.
15?
15. Yeah.
50. No, it's 50.
Oh, yeah,
And you-
sorry, yeah.
Okay,
Right.
so
Yeah, it's
Elliot,
50?
I need to know how your ability works real quick for your wizard thing. Does it change the initial roll and then the modifiers added to it again, or does it change the entire thing to that value?
It changes the initial roll.
Okay.
That one.
He rolled an 11 anyways. He looks at you and he goes, as you start to cast a spell, and he goes, "Don't you dare!" and just disappears from outside the dome.
So we better run.
In your head, Newton and Nom in your head, Amora and Velkin at the exact same time go, "Run!"
I can probably move faster than most of us. Correct? Yes.
Coming through one of the buildings
Uh-huh.
is 3 T-Rexes that stop outside the dome and like crouch down.
Ideal.
Elliot is jumping right on that shit.
Yeah.
Elliot's,
I'll,
like, yeah.
Elliot's already there.
I'll like scoop Nom and toss him up, and then climb
Nom
up.
Nam at this point has gotten used to you trying
Oh,
to
yeah.
pick him up by this point.
Yeah, he's
I
he's
just-
like a cat when he's lifted. Just
Woo!
I'm just like, all right, whatever.
It's only out of love.
yeah, but you all get on the kobolds and ride back towards your camp, which is a couple hours away. As you guys are making great speed away, you just hear like almost a demonic scream from inside this camp, and then it just goes silent, and you guys make it back to your war camp.
Jeez. I've never
Guys,
done that
How about
before.
next time we bring some like military peeps?
I mean, if we
I don't-
had, they might have gotten all killed though.
Yeah, I think they probably would have just gotten their souls sucked out.
Yeah, but we could have run while they were doing that.
That is not what the that is not what the military is
I'm
for.
glad that
Very
Newson is
elven
our
of you.
commander.
How very elven of you, Elliot.
Yeah, there's a reason
is
that
who
I'm
Elliot
the
is.
general.
To be fair,
A lot
Elliot
of
has
those people died.
already
Like almost
turned
all
down
of them.
service, so
Yeah.
Elliot running away from conscription ends up in an entirely different military.
yeah. Well, didn't Elliot like also kind of change his identity so he didn't have to be a leader?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So he's bailed twice on the elven military. Once for being a head, like a general or some shit, and once for just being like a
noble?
a military. Yeah.
Do whatever you
So-
will. Destiny finds a way, Elliot.
Nah, fam. Elliot still doesn't wear the uniform.
That's why he's got no sleeves.
Yeah.
Bro.
He's
but-
like, I want to be as much out of uniform as possible. Newson never having had sleeves before.
Newsin thinking Elliot looks much better in proper uniform.
Yes. I intentionally make the entire military sleeveless. Oh my
Damn.
god.
But yeah, so you guys get back to the camp and they are already ready to move out. Like the minute you
Yup.
left, they started packing shit up to move.
All right, let's go. Hit the road.
Alrighty.
Hit the road, Jack.
So I'm gonna throw
Can
you
we get
guys
the
back on the world map.
world?
Yep.
Yeah.
And here's what you need to know. I'm gonna read you through all 5 of your battalions, so you know what they all do, because one of them's about
Okay.
to come into play. All right. Hisoka Dadasai leads the Drakenbloods. His battalion specializes in healing magic. I already told you about him.
Mhm.
Skamos Balazar leads Balazar's battalion. His battalion specializes in magic and alchemy. When this battalion is active in a region, they place magical and alchemical traps throughout the area with a DC 16 saving throw. So they're kind of like your engineering corps. Vex Montano, the Loxodon, his battalion specializes in close combat and siege warfare. His soldiers can be used to fight a force of equal strength. They specialize in sieging cities and can bring down a city's walls in 1d4 days plus the city's AC. Von Begovich Nadita, the Turtle, his battalion specializes in stealth and information gathering. When used to attack a location, they remove half of the enemies from the map. And when used to gather information, they gain the desired information after 1d8 days of being embedded.
Okay.
And Naal owns the Beaten and Battered, which is what he is calling his battalion after his bar. His unit specializes in the use of cavalry to move about the battlefield. When they are not on cooldown, they double the overall movement speed of the army.
Okay.
So whatever distance you guys are going, however many days it tells you it's going to take to get there, it actually takes half the time.
That's nice.
And I am going to get the copy link to this Google Drive, and I'm going to drop it in the game chat, so you guys all have a copy of it. Because you guys
Okay, cool.
can get more, but I'll go over the new rules with you guys, because I'm still kind of writing them for like how the armies are going to work after this.
Mhm.
But you guys will have the option to get more battalions. Alrighty, so where are we headed? Did you
Well,
guys...
I'm gonna go ahead
Oh,
and
no, you didn't get
restore.
moved. I'm sorry. There you go.
I'm gonna go ahead and also restore spell slots for Lyra and Elliot, since y'all were slinging some high level spells. So first one for Lyra, roll. Another goddamn one. All right. Well, I
Oh.
don't, you know,
That's
that is unfortunate. Okay, and for Elliot, 6. So you can get up to a level 3 slot back.
that's rude.
Yay! I was gonna say I've only used a level 3, so
Yeah, same.
So there you go.
hope it's-
Well, I mean, I was hoping maybe it would restore level 3s for both of you all, but you know, it didn't work out that way.
Yeah, just because you don't like me, I think.
No. I guess I can do it for you as well, Nom. We can try and restore your pass without a trace, just in case we need it again. I can do this once every day, so once we start traveling.
Well,
Mhm.
I got a 1 for
Mhm.
Nom as well.
Well, once you start traveling, it would be assumed that they're long resting as well.
yeah.
Yes.
That being said, every day. Sorry, excuse me.
So while you guys are moving, just so you know, you guys don't actually move out and about with the army. When you guys are moving, they have like essentially a war room chariot that you are all in. So you guys can plan things while you're
Whoa.
moving and rest while you're on the move.
We're, like,
Fancy.
important.
Okay, so the question is, where do we want to go? Where are we marching to? Because
Well,
we're
we have a. Sorry.
well, obviously your father we know for certain is in Zrea, and we know they're cooking something up.
Mhm.
We know we drowned bourgeoisie. So no idea what we're gonna find there. Probably some very wet and angry birds. And then we have Ulfast. And the world tree up there. We are in pretty close proximity to the central world tree, but
There's
I don't know
also
what we would
something
find
about a
there.
war starting in Kolbodia.
That is true. We would pass Koboldia along the way. There is a river not too far north of us.
I could, yeah. I mean, you could. It has name.
Oh, so it
We
does. Hold
move
on.
slower or faster inside or outside of the forests.
You will move faster on the plains than you do on the forest.
Yeah.
So when you guys are on the plains, that cavalry reduction reduces it to 1/4 of the time.
Okay.
Well,
Thank you.
would Nom's like knowledge of the forest help us to move more quickly through it?
It does indeed.
There you go.
So you guys are actually
Um,
going to move at the same pace in either one. One because Nom has
Well-
the expertise, or did you take planes as well?
I have both, yeah.
Yeah, so y'all are going to move fast as fuck, with if Nom's assisting and planning your route.
Yeah.
So if we head a little bit, or if we head north towards the Chessfolk Run, then we could potentially follow the river, and it goes pretty much everywhere we need to until we, hit the mesas of.
Yeah. I was gonna ask, since Lyra spent time in Apud, I guess Lyra and Elliot, do we know like the way to get up on that plateau to Zarea?
So the only road,
Elliot would know about the
outpost.
fort on this wall,
Yeah.
because that's where
So the
he's from.
only road that you would know to be currently open to get to Apud is the one that travels through Rook's Rest. So Apud is kind of the gateway to the Elven Kingdom.
Yeah.
By land. By sea, you have quite a few more options.
But by sea, we're going all the way around the continent. But if we follow Chessfolk, then we could take. There are 2 rivers that could take us out. That being said, we have to cross enemy territory either way.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, Newson would probably kind of like put her hand near like the Minotaur area, and kind of look at the rest of them and be like, we could head straight for Ulfast, because we do have a oceanside city, and
Oh,
I don't know what the state of home is going to look like, but when I was there, Ibila was still Minotaur controlled.
and you want to
Well,
see
I
what
think
home's
you,
like?
I think you learned from the 2 spies in Rook's Rest that it was under Elven control now, right?
Oh, is it? Maybe.
I'm pretty sure they told you that they captured that town.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Rev.
So you want to go to Ulfast though, to see
I think
what's
it would
happened?
probably, if we could make it to Ulfast, and then use the sea to make it over to Zorea and Zoit, that would probably be safer, potentially, than passing through the lands, and having to pass by all of these elven outposts, not to mention all of the Knoll battalions that are with them. I have no idea what the Knoll armies look like bolstered by the elves. They were gnarly as is.
Right.
They're ferocious warriors, just like Minotaurs. We've had a lifelong dispute. So I can only imagine what they look like organized by the elven military.
Right. I guess the only question though is, do we have the gold to get a ship?
And you have to also consider we are a foreign military.
It's
Is
true. We're not
Ulfast going
so
to be welcoming?
Well, I mean, you're a foreign military, but you are being led by a Stormhorn. So my
But, like-
name may still hold some water.
Look
I may have
around.
to
Our
prove.
ranks are full of humans and elves.
You have
Well,
no
Are they
elves.
gonna
in
trust
you have
us?
no elves in
Oh,
your
we have no
ranks.
elves?
Nope.
Oh, I lied.
You're our only elven
Your
looking
ranks,
person,
your
I
ranks
think.
right now, outside of the various commanders you have, are made up like 99% out of survivors from Stipvale.
Okay. You said, I guess they're dead now. But did you say there was an elf in the prisoners?
There was.
Okay.
But they're
Yeah,
dead
it doesn't
now.
matter. And I didn't recognize them, so I don't care.
It's kind of messed up, bro.
Or are they dead?
I mean,
Dun,
the
dun,
Minotaurs
dun.
have never been hostile to any other world. We were just cut off from most. I mean, Abila traded peacefully with lots of other coastal towns around our area. It didn't really matter what the race was.
Isaac's gonna go
Right,
all
but
meta
it's
here and
still-
be like, well, I don't know. The elves always talked about how you were always making weapons, getting ready for wars. You just kind of seem violent.
I mean, fighting is our way. We never
Exactly.
made violent actions towards anyone else. Except the Knolls. She kind of murmurs, but they fought us equally. Nobody really knows where that rivalry started, honestly. It's lost to history that we both wanted control of the plains area, and yeah, we were a little bit more organized, but you know,
Yeah, it definitely wasn't an act of God or anything.
it was definitely not an act of God.
And if you guys want to see that, you can go to the wiki and look at the timeline for the world building episodes.
Yes,
True.
Sky definitely did not destroy the only city that the Knolls had with a natural disaster during the history time. Nope, not me. Never.
couldn't be.
Elliot's gonna speak up, and I think we should head to the center world tree first. It's, I know, likely destroyed, but we need more hints on how to replace these locks before we can do anything.
That's fair. Are we prepared to travel through an icy
Lulin-
tundra?
And Lulin would remind you, even though he's not here, that when he saw the other world tree, the center world tree, it had thousands of people around it.
Oh, maybe that is the play then, because we want to see what's going on there, and we're really close.
Or
I'm gonna ask
or it could
Lulin
be
if they
thousands
looked
of
like they were a
enemies.
military or what they looked like.
It looked like a bunch of, like, tribes, essentially. Like, there were obviously very, well, he only saw them as, like, motes of light. So
I think we should check it out. At the very least, we'll do some recon. We won't go in unless we have to, but that center tree was the only one that wasn't colonized by one of the races. And we need to figure out why.
Probably because there's a horrible snowy tundra around it.
Yeah, it could be because
Do
it's a
any of us
hellscape.
do any of us look like you literally come from a desert, she said, pointing to Elliot.
Elliot looks around confused. Yeah. So is our tree. So is my tree. It's in a goddamn desert. You can't live within 100 miles of that thing without piping everything you need in.
It's on the coastline,
And yet there they were.
at least, though.
Well, but I see the point. Well, maybe we could spend a
Can
few days.
our army even make it there? That's the question.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, maybe
either
we could.
way, we can travel to the tree line because that's going to take us a bit, and then we can decide from there, perhaps, whether we head onto the tree or up to the river.
And we could take a few days to try to outfit ourselves, like hunting, so we can get furs and stuff.
That's fair. I mean, we can do that along the way as well, for sure.
Okay.
By the way, once we're moving, every day Elliot is gonna like be hanging out at the back of all of the very last wagon or whatever we're in.
Mm-hmm.
And behind the last foot soldiers, he's going to mold earth to make like sort of natural looking terrain to sort of at least try to conceal the fact that there's, 100 probably not 100 wagons, 5 battalions worth of people traveling through this forest.
You guys have about 2,000 people in your army.
Okay. Yeah.
But
so yeah.
that 2,000. But what you also have in your army is about 3,000 people who are like the family members or refugees of that army.
Yeah.
So we've got 5,000 people total. We've just
Total.
got 2,000 fighting worth.
Correct.
Got
So,
it.
you know, thing to consider when you're planning where you're going is the people who aren't
Where-
fighters.
Yeah, where can we safely store these people?
Yeah, we could try to. Well, if we try to take a little town somewhere,
You
Could go
want to
down to
take over a
Aylburn.
town?
I don't know. I mean, I want some place for these people to like stay so that they're not at risk of dying every second.
Yeah. I often find that stationary towns are completely impervious to gods.
Right, but they're only interested in these random people because they're traveling with us.
Well, I suppose. I sure hope so, at least.
Hmm.
Can't we just drop off
I mean,
the
to be
ones that aren't in the
fair,
military?
he's sucking the souls out of people. So I think he's interested in any body that he can get his hands on.
And we also don't know the state of the rest of the countries or continent.
That's fair. We have been in the Melland Wilds
Mhm.
for 6 months.
Right. Well, we could also have most people set up a semi-permanent camp in the wilds and then take a smaller force with us to the World Tree because I'm worried about feeding all these people on this trek.
Yeah. We
Well,
would have
we're coming
to
from Stipvale. There's a number of wizards, right?
There are.
Are there enough wizards to cast the spells required to feed?
So currently how it stands, between the wizards casting the spells to feed these people and the hunting that everybody else is doing, the army can sustain itself if it stays in the wilds.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
indefinitely.
So it would definitely be ideal to
If you move to the plains, I'm gonna roll 2d20, and you're gonna have that many days until you run out of food. If you go to the desert or the frost, I'm gonna roll 1d20, and that's how many days it's gonna be until you run out of food.
yeah.
Okay.
So
I vote
we'll play it
we
like
go
that.
to the edge of the wilds, leave the army,
Mm-hmm.
and reconnaissance the cities.
I agree.
Because we can travel faster
Alone.
between the 5 of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys are going. Are you guys going to the edge of the wilds that lines up with the river?
I think that's for the best.
Yeah, and then we can have the army
because-
collecting
Yeah,
more
they can
resources
collect
on the
so
river.
many resources because they can fish and hunt,
Yeah.
which would be ideal.
Yeah. So 9 days.
Way more people can fish easily than hunt.
So 9 days is how long it's going to take you to get there.
Have to because
Half.
of the battalion
Or
that halves our
we'll go.
speed.
We'll round up. So 5.
Okay.
Technically a quarter. So 3 because nom.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys begin heading north, and we'll go. I'm not gonna say fluff, but we're gonna do some fluff.
Okay.
Elliot, as you're in the back, you are with Skamos and his engineering battalion as they're laying traps, and he looks at you. He goes, "So, what's the plan?"
We're
What's the-
checking out the other world trees, and we're trying to conceal our tracks the best we can. We don't want us being followed by whatever the hell we saw back in that camp.
Well, we should be decently well off. We've laid traps for the last 20 miles.
Yeah, and that's good.
He kind of
Elliot
work,
is
man.
really bad at breaking bad news. We're gonna leave you behind.
Yeah, we're gonna head on out, and you're gonna hang out for a couple of days.
Something we should be aware of, sir?
Well, the path to the world tree is through the Arctic, as you know, and there's just no way we're going to risk this army going through that much ice. So we're going to check it out on foot.
Mm.
And you guys are going to wait for us at the Sheffolk Run River.
Just
I think
folks, a
that's
big
what that
river.
says. Yeah. And so you guys will gather resources, strategize, and, prepare for us to come back.
And
But
how
if
do-
we don't come back in a certain amount of time, you guys might have to move on without us.
Of course, sir. How are you doing
Well-
how are you doing with all this?
How's your mental health?
That's literally what he's asking.
Yeah.
Come on,
Yeah.
sit down next to me. Take a seat.
I worry where the elves stand.
Sir, those were
I don't wish to-
Warforged.
I know.
There's only one group of people
But-
I know who makes those.
Yeah. That's true. There is hope in the people, though. There was quite some discontent last time I was there, but they're brutal when it comes to policing that.
What about your family? Where do they fall?
They've never been on the good side. There's not much hope there, unfortunately. When the time comes, don't worry. I'll be swift, and I'll deal with them myself.
Damn. Go off, I guess.
Sir, that's the beauty about being with a bunch of people who know what you can do. You don't have to do it by yourself.
That's true.
He kind of looks at the engineers as he sits down on a log and just kind of pats it next to him. And he kind of waits for you to sit down, see if you will.
Elliot will sit down.
He kind of points to the engineers and he goes, "You see all these people?
Well, yeah.
They're here because they believe that you're the best choice. They're here because they believe that you can win.
Well, I hope
Question
they're
is, do you believe it?
right. I believe Nuzan, Lulin, great warriors, and they're the best chance we have. I think Lyra is the smartest you can get, and she'll keep this army as safe as possible. But I don't know what I add, quite frankly.
Just flat out leaves Nom out.
Bruh, Mom's a little bitch.
Like I got a whip or some shit? What the fuck is up with that?
Man's like a little thief. He's been with us 6 months, sure, but like, bruh.
You know what you add for all of these people, sir? What you bring to the table, as you say?
Well, no.
Hope that people can change.
I suppose that's fair.
That's deep.
That is deep.
I get it, because I turn into a
Yo.
wolf sometimes.
Do you say that out loud?
No.
Elliot is very literal.
He looks at you and he goes, "By all definitions, you're fighting against your own people. But you're choosing to do so, and that gives these people hope that maybe others will as well."
That's fair.
You provide
What?
You provide the idea that we can stop this by working together rather than against each other. And that's what these people need. You're the bridge between the world that is and the world that they want to see.
Well, thank you. And I appreciate all that you and your engineers are doing. It really does keep us safe.
Yes, well,
Yes.
keeps us safe too, and that's why we do it.
You know? Fair.
Now, what did you actually see in that camp?
Well, we saw a demigod suck the souls out of a dozen people. You know, what was it? Nearly a dozen warforged, and they were being thrown away like cannon fodder, so they got plenty of those coming.
Well, isn't that why the elves designed them?
Yeah, but usually you're a little bit more precious. They aren't cheap to make, but they're cheaper than people.
Yes, Dungeon Doggo, you have chosen the proper violence. Attack the cat paws.
Got him.
PT's trying to get rid of the cat paws so he doesn't have to do the cat paw redemption anymore.
True.
I can't believe you would disrespect a gift that I sent you so lovingly.
Dungeon Doggo loves your gift too.
It gives me something to look forward to.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
It's what those points are for.
What else would we use them for but beans? And breeding the dragon to make it more ugly.
Well, I'm gonna add a new channel point redemption for the PNG streams.
Oh.
Yeah, I set up a dice roller that rolls a random monster from D&D, and I'm just gonna set up a smasher pass thing.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I got big old bappers because they got redeemed. Bap, 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 bap.
Big old bappers.
That's
Big old
just how this
bappers.
stream goes. You know, sometimes your DM is a cat boy.
Actually, in this stream, most of the time the DM's a cat boy.
True.
Anyways,
What a lovely moment for Elliot.
now tell him what you saw. Besides, he kind of looks at you. He goes, "A demigod."
Yeah, quickly approaching godhood, I think. Sorry, out of character, I forgot his name.
That's
Roran.
fine. That means in character.
Roran.
You forgot his name.
His name is Roran. This Roran guy.
Roran Soren Boboran.
Banana fan of a forum.
Mm-hmm.
Roaring.
Roarin', more like borin'.
More like a real boring.
Snooze fest over here.
Look at you
Classic
jump around over
snooze
there.
fest.
Doggo more like Froggo. Anyways. But yeah, so you continue laying the path. Inside the war tent, as everybody was getting ready to leave, Nuzin and Nom, your weapons asked you both to stay behind.
Okay.
All right.
When you stay behind, and Lulin's there too with Macebreaker.
Mm-hmm.
Belkin goes, so he's getting more powerful than I expected him to this quickly. Which could be problematic. What are your thoughts? He's asking you, by the way, Newson. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
trying to think of how to respond to that. Like, she'd probably just, like, kind of sigh and be like, I feel like the longer we leave it off, or the longer we leave him out there, the more people he's gonna kill and the stronger he's going to get. But I don't want to sacrifice our people as, you know, extra, you know, dessert for him.
Inside your head, Nom. I'm assuming you're saying this out loud for the benefit of everyone else as well.
Yeah, that or we're all touching each other's weapons, like,
Yeah, I like to imagine when you all communicate, you just make a sharing circle where everyone holds out their weapons. You guys just wrap around the table.
Yeah, exactly.
We do a huddle. We do a group huddle.
Inside your head, Nom. Well, I guess we'll just say that over the 6 months y'all have had these weapons, you've learned how to communicate. Like they can communicate in a low area.
Yeah, small radius if we're setting that intention.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Amora says, and you all hear it in your heads, sacrifices have to be made.
Yeah, but I'd rather it not be us.
And in this case, the sacrifices just make him stronger, so is it really the right choice?
MZ says, why are we not going after the warlocks again?
Well, I mean, we are, but it takes time to travel to each of these places. We have to get to each world tree.
Yeah, but I can't imagine what he did in the camps happening everywhere.
Why can't you?
I mean, Roran was a strong dude and all, but he's not the strongest motherfucker alive. He can be hurt. I mean, look at Lyra. We'll just say you're still in the room as well.
Mm-hmm.
Look at what Lyra did. She sent his bitch ass right back home.
Yeah.
So he
It
can
was
back home, you say?
Well, yeah.
So he's not from our plane like you guys?
No. Roran's kind of different.
Actually, in that case, he might be gone for longer than I thought he would be gone for. Let me do some calculation. By that I mean reading the spell. Okay, so
Yeah, because it only
if the
it's
target
only
is
a minute. Yeah.
No. Plane of existence you're on, it's banished to a harmless demiplane, while there it's incapacitated. If the target is native to a different plane of existence than the one you're on, the target is banished with a faint popping noise returning to its home plane. If the spell ends before 1 minute has passed, the target reappears. Otherwise, it doesn't return.
Oh. So he would have just been. I mean,
He would have had to found his own way back.
When
basically.
I said send his bitch ass away, I meant it, Rosie.
Whoa! Let's
I knew
go.
what the spell did.
So he just chose to come back. He just had a way back immediately.
If that was him.
Oh, I guess that's fair. He just let some ethereal beast out. Well, I mean, that's useful information, knowing that he's not from this plane of existence.
Yeah, no, it'll probably take him some time to get enough power to come back. Feel bad for wherever he is, though.
Yeah, I have no idea where it's sent.
So, do you think it's feasible to say that the faster we get the locks back up and running, aka kill the other warlocks, we could potentially just trap him where he is? Or make it even harder for him to come back, at least?
I mean, it'll definitely make it harder for him to get back here. But whatever echo you sent him to, that world's gonna be in for a rough time. We can't if we leave him running around the plains indefinitely, he'll always come back. We gotta find a way after we get the locks fixed to bind him again.
Got it.
Fuck you, Isaac. You've already seen a motherfucker with black eyes. Or did you forget about that part?
You mean the vampire?
No.
Yeah, I forgot about it.
I mean the guy you lit on fire.
Oh yeah, that's the one.
Never said
Wait,
these
so-
were all happening in the exact same order.
That's fair. Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey stuff.
Yep. Even Dave's in chat, like, you got attacked by that monster, numbnuts. Fucking roast the shit out of him, Dave. Get his ass.
Damn.
Yeah, get him.
Y'all, I didn't even realize we're coming up on the 3-hour mark.
We can't stop now. Never stop.
We gotta get to the tree.
I have an essay to
Yeah,
write.
we
so
gotta.
Yeah,
we
we-
need-
just-
I was gonna say.
We
I
all
was-
got some homework to do that's gotta get done tonight. But
We'll at least settle on our-
we'll run up to the 3 hours.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
yeah.
You guys
settle
are
on
telling
our,
me you
our
aren't
Sky
on
was-
spring break?
Sky was saying that this was an eternal session that we were in.
No,
right
so
now.
we'll run up.
That'll be the subathon.
We'll run up to the
Hey.
we'll run up to the 3-hour mark, and then Nom and Lyra, you can bounce to do your essays, and anybody who wants to stay and talk about the session afterwards, we can hang out and talk about it for a little bit.
Sounds like a plan.
What's a spring break?
It's
Well,
where you
no,
don't
no.
have school.
When is spring break?
Mine
Mine
is
is
mine
week.
isn't
In the
this week.
spring.
I think
Mine is-
mine's this week.
Mine's next week.
Imagine having a break in the spring.
Hey, this is the first time in 7 years I've gotten a break, Sky.
Sky, you don't even have
That's
to do
true.
homework.
I know, I don't have to do anything. I'm like, wow, imagine having a spring break.
Sky's
Literally
just rubbing
works
it in our
herself.
faces.
Yeah.
Anyway, at some point during this trek, Lyra probably wants to talk to her mom, but that can happen whenever.
Yeah.
Nam would probably also want to talk to his mom.
Yeah, so they look at you, they go, yeah, so the weapons are kind of just in agreement. Like, you have some time until Roran comes back.
Okay. So we need to make haste to each of the trees as quickly as we can.
I mean, Velkin just, Mazebreaker just kind of says that, and Velkin goes, where is he strongest? Where does he have the most support? We should probably attempt to cripple him there, wouldn't you agree?
I do agree, but I don't think we really have that information. I mean, for all we knew, Carden was his strongest supporter.
Hmm.
I mean, each of the trees has a warlock that supports him very strongly, so
Maybe. But not all of the patrons are going to be in agreement with his plan. I don't think the patrons knew that Roran was going to be a threat again until Carden acted of his own free will.
Couldn't have given Card free will. Big mistake.
Well, we were what we talked about was going to the center tree first. Do you all think that's a good plan?
Is it on the way?
I mean, it's all kind of on the way. It's all north, basically, except for Bourgeoisie.
Then I don't
It's
see.
just that we have to traverse a, icy tundra.
I don't see
so,
why
you know.
not. If it doesn't have a town around it, and Amora kind of cuts in, she goes, "We could see what's wrong with the locks."
From the center?
Well, I mean, if it's the most unguarded tree, it would probably be
Well-
the easiest for you to get the three of us close to.
We don't really know if it's the most unguarded. We don't have any information really about what's there, but Lulan sensed thousands of souls living around it, but there's no documents of any life around the tree. There's no towns that have been documented in that area, so it's probably the place with the most unknown, which is what I said, but Lyra and Elliot are pretty dead set on going there first.
Well, then I guess that's our plan.
I guess it is.
And the weapons
But
all
it'll
kind
just
of...
be the five of us.
The weapons all kind of fall silent, and you can all kind of feel like the white noise that they make when they're in your heads disappears. They've kind of just agreed to stop talking.
Oh, that's that then. And she just puts Velkin back on her back.
Alright, Lyra and Nom, do you want to go talk to your mom?
Yes.
Sure. Yeah.
Alrighty. You guys head out and you head back to where the center of the column, where most of like the civilians are, where your mom is currently helping to entertain a bunch of children in the back of a cart.
Lyra will kind of lean back and wait for her to kind of finish with that, but catch her eye.
Nam just
Schmoodle.
keeps walking.
Ma! Ma!
So as you guys are watching, she's sitting kind of like back to back with the person driving the cart, and she's using prestidigitation and minor illusion to tell stories to these kids.
Nam is just gonna sit in the group of kids.
Fit right in.
He's living the childhood he never got to live.
Yep, exactly.
Beautiful.
Nom, as you're sitting there listening to the story, you feel something poke you in the back.
Nam's gonna turn around.
You see, there's just a kid, and he kind of looks at you and tilts his head and pokes you again.
Shh! Shut up, kid. I'm trying to listen to the story.
He just pokes you again.
Dude, what the heck, man? What did I just say?
He just pokes you again.
What are you, 2 months old?
He just pokes you again.
You got it. Are you messing with me right now?
He just pokes you again.
You want to see something really cool?
He pokes you again.
You throw him out of the back of the cart.
This is gonna be real. You're gonna love this kid. And I'm gonna do my rope trick and just toss the kid in the.
Oh my god.
As you cast your rope trick and start shoving this kid upwards into the hole, you hear a voice from the front of the cart say, "Nom Dream Shadow."
Oh, I have to update your placard. You have a last name now.
He was poking me non-stop.
Actions speak louder than words, but you should still
And that's
use
why I
yours.
was showing him. I was showing him what I could do.
Nom, is that how we treat other people?
Yeah.
Lyra, is that how we treat other people?
Lyra's like, no, Mom. Also, I didn't do anything.
Are you sure?
I asked
Because
him to
now both
stop.
of my children are kidnappers.
No, I wasn't gonna leave him in there. See, once I put him in the box, I can just get rid of it and then it'll fall.
Nom, he is a
I
child.
was gonna drop him on
He's
his
the
head.
same height as me.
Are you also a child?
No.
Then why
So
are you
how is
acting
he a
like
child? Well, I asked him to stop very politely a couple times.
Nom is perpetually suspicious of babies because one baby turned into a man.
Yeah,
No.
Nam's actually gonna bring. Nam is gonna. The last time I didn't trust a child, they turned out to be a big bad guy. So I'm just making sure I get the first hit, you know?
What? Lady Dream Shadow kind of pauses. She goes, "Excuse me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it did turn out to be a demon.
You know
I
what?
thought it was
You
a
know
baby.
what, children? I'm going to go talk to my children quickly."
Oh
And
my
she kind of
face
hops
hurts.
out of the cart.
Lyra will come up next to her. And say like, well, okay, it wasn't actually a kidnapping. I didn't actually do a kidnapping. It was more just like, I don't know.
She's kind of just giving you the mom look the entire time.
Yeah. And she goes, anyway, this is not what I came over here to talk about. I wanted to, I always knew you could do magic, of course, but I didn't know you had that kind of spell that you did back at the,
Yes, well, I sacrificed a lot when I married your father.
how so?
Wait, I have a dad?
You do.
Don't worry, you'll meet him soon.
No way. I had a dad once,
Well,
You
sweet.
did?
yeah, he died
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
along with the rest of my family and my brother who got taken away, and I never saw him again.
Is it taken away by who?
The Knolls, I think.
Wow. Did you live in Colboldia then?
Is that where that happened?
No, you
Caitlin?
were just traveling.
Oh, okay. No, we didn't really live anywhere, really. We just kind of did what I was doing when you found me in that cave, and then you took me against my will, really.
He's really feeding into this.
Lady Dream Shadow was like looking down sympathetically at Nom when he says, "You took me against my will." Her like look goes hard, and she looks back at Lyra.
Oh my god. I told you it wasn't. Look, where the whole tree was gonna fall over. Like, we really saved your life more than kidnapped you, I think.
Well, yeah, but you also kidnapped me before you saved my life.
Well,
Like you couldn't have possibly foreseen those events. I don't think those correlated.
yeah, I guess. Okay. I'm sorry.
Now, Nom, what do
Wow.
you say when people apologize?
Thank you.
We'll work on
Okay.
it.
Don't let it happen
Oh.
again.
I can promise you I won't let it happen again. And Lyra also kind of looks at her mom's hair and pulls a strand of her own. Says, I thought I was going gray early.
Yes, well, as you tap into more of your magic, that'll happen.
Nam stole one of your pieces of white hair and pulls it out of his pocket and like puts it on his head and then goes, "Yeah, it's kind of crazy."
Family
Where did you
resemblance.
get it from?
I took it out of your
Grated
hairbrush.
her hairbrush.
No, you were sleeping the one night.
Wait, is that why this chunk is missing?
I'm the midnight barber.
I had to cut my hair 2 inches shorter so it wasn't uneven.
I didn't think I took that much, but I was
What a
kind of
little brother
sleepy.
thing to do.
It was like an
sister's hair.
angled. It was like an angled cut. It was really bad.
Oh, I remember what I did. I got my rat to get it for me. So he must have bit off more than he could chew.
Look,
I need a moment. Anyways, continue.
Well, I'm glad we solved that mystery. Well, you can have it. Next time maybe ask. Like I have a hairbrush that has a lot of hair in it. You could.
Yeah, but I didn't see any white ones on there.
Well, you still could have asked. Okay, it's my hair.
I like that he checked the hairbrush first. It didn't have what he wanted, so then he sent the rat after you.
The kobolds would be proud of you, Nom.
Just stick the rat on me. What is your rat's name, by the way?
Oh, I messaged PT. I have it in my notes.
His name is Jorge. He makes the spackle.
No, Omni. Omni is my mouse's name.
Well, I think that because you took my hair, Omni should get to ride in my pocket for today.
No.
That's just the trade. That's
Omni
just the
doesn't leave
trade.
me. Omni does not leave my pockets.
Lady Dream Shadow kind of looks down at you and goes, "Oh, you've trained your pet so well, Nom. I'm so proud of you."
Thanks. It's about time I got some recollection around here.
I can't believe that Lyra
Some
just went from the
recollection,
golden
Nom?
child
some
Recognition?
The scapegoat.
yes.
I feel like it's in character for him to say recollection.
I deserve some recollection.
Yeah.
That's
Because
perfect.
I remember things
Hey,
about you all
Omni.
the time.
And then Omni comes out of my pocket and crawls onto my arm.
See, I just feel like you should write in my pocket for.
Lady
No.
Dream Shadow just kind of fawns over Omni for a little bit and like scratches his little chin. He's such a good boy.
Lyra, why don't
Anyways,
you have any pets?
I want a pet. See, my mom would never allow me to have a pet.
don't you?
Omni
Are there any
crawls in my
pet
pocket.
sellers in our battalion?
Now, what were you going to ask me? Before you two started your little tiff?
Oh, well, actually, kind of about the hair. You see, I was thinking, I mean, it doesn't really make a lot of sense, does it? Why did you hide your white hair? It's pretty.
Lyra, do you want me to tell you the story of how I actually met your father?
Well, yeah, I'd love to know the truth.
I met your father at a circus, and that's where we're going to end our session.
No!
Oh my
Does that mean we're gonna have
god.
7 seasons of how Lyra's mom met her father?
Yep.
No.
How I
Absolutely
met your
not.
father.
But that's where we're going to end our session.
Oh my god.
Dun, dun.
Time jump.
Yeah, no.
Everyone roll new
Surprise,
characters.
guys. That's the new campaign.
Right? A How I Met Your Father campaign. So good.
This was
So
Right.
who is
Like, there's
playing
the
Mrs.
one
Dream
character.
Shadow?
There's the one character that has the ultimate plot armor, but all other characters are just completely disposable. Like,
Yeah. Barney is a bard.
there's just that one guy who plays her like quote unquote bodyguard, but they are replaced by a new name and character every week.
No.
It's just the same character who plays it.
You
You know,
say that
Yeah.
they die
you say
every
that,
session.
You say that Barney's the bard, but Barney is 100% the rogue because anytime they ask him what his job is, they don't get an answer. But he has all the money in the world.
Oh my god.
True.
Marshall would be the artificer. Lily would be the barbarian. Ted would be the wizard. She's a big fucking nerd.
Damn.
And I think Robin would be the bard because she's a TV personality.
Fair enough.
Anyways, that is it for the session. Did you all have fun?
It was an
Yes.
excellent session.
Wow.
Wow.
Nom, how do you feel about your new family?
Quite a turn. Quite a turn.
All right.
It's got to be said,
What-
Elliot, a little bit salty that everyone has a family now.
Aw.
Everyone's got like a family. The Minotaurs have like it just kind of salty. Elliot's kind of like all alone.
I'll adopt you into the
I
Minotaur
tried
family.
to give you a family figure.
That doesn't
Yeah, and then
count.
you
He doesn't want
murdered
that
him!
one.
No, not that one. What?
The new one from today. Apparently, that's supposed to be your new father figure.
I see.
You murdered Bodrill.
The
It was
wolves.
the wolf pack.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that part.
Oh, yeah.
Giving Elliot
But yeah,
repeated
that's-
trauma. We'll make you an
At this-
honorary
at-
Minotaur because of the new. You'll be a part of the herd.
Like 2 weeks down the road, Elliot's just not gonna talk to anyone because he's gonna believe all of the people he gets close to get murdered.
Do
That's just his curse.
Aw.
do the Minotaurs
Every day he casts remove curse on himself, never helps. They still get murdered.
Aw.
Sad.
Does do the Minotaurs have a phrase "good for the heifer, good for the herd"?
Oh my god.
Alrighty. So Lyra and Nom, I know y'all have essays you gotta go write.
Yeah.
So go do the
Or
thing.
can you imagine having to write
Well,
an
I'm
essay?
gonna,
Wish
I'm gonna
me
eat
luck.
first.
Thank you to Lyra, played by
One Rosie CS on Twitch, but you can call me Rosie.
And Nom, played by.
Me, Gentleman Ferret, or Clang if PT's going that route again.
Savage.
Which in that case it would be Nom played by who's played by me, Gentleman Ferret.
I like the idea that Clang is like playing a personal D&D game that like none of the rest of us know about.
That's why they intertwine, because Clang has been orchestrating it all along.
Yeah.
And those are that. Go follow all those wonderful people. But y'all have a good night. Enjoy your time. Unless
Good
you don't want to
night.
leave yet. Oh, bye, Lyra. Okay.
Oh.
Lyra's already gone.
Just
Lyra's like,
gone.
I'm out.
Yeah. I'm out. Take
Dipped.
You snooze,
Take-
you
t-
lose. Bye.
seize the opportunity.
And we're just going to. I'm gonna copy some stuff real quick.
Okay.
No, we're just gonna stay here. I was gonna hop down to the WikiWork page and just do.
Oh,
the
yeah,
going
just
out
stay
thing
here,
there, but
yeah.
We'll just stay here. What'd y'all think?
It was
Pretty
a good
good.
session.
What was your favorite parts?
We kind of got through the encounter faster than I thought we would.
What did you guys
but,
think
like-
of the more cinematic style of combat for that kind of thing?
I
did like
think
that.
it worked out well. Yeah, especially because like otherwise it would have just been a lot of like
Grinding
me
and
running
moving?
up. Yeah, it would have been a lot of like walks up to Warforged, kills Warforged, walks up to other Warforged, kills Warforged. Like it worked out, especially because we had like an overarching plan to get rid of a lot of them.
Yeah.
That you know.
What was everyone's favorite part? Because mine was definitely the A10 owl.
Yeah.
That was just
A10
doing
Owl,
that was just
pretty
doing
good.
strafing runs.
Jeffries, top-notch owl, if I do say so myself.
Jeffries is a top-notch owl. So we've got Omni and Jeffries as the two pets of the group currently. That's your family. Your
Yeah.
owl. Aww.
I just had to make my own family. You know?
I mean, I can adopt you.
No, I'm
You
not
might not
salty.
get a choice. You never
Elliot
know.
is salty.
Yes, well that's what I mean.
I know.
One assaulted boy.
It could definitely, like, I feel like it would be one of those things where it's like, you get more physical strength, and it's like, dang, you know? You fit right in.
Yeah, you can finally be a part of the Minotaurs.
Hey bro, you looking jacked? You looking to join up? We need another spotter for our weightlifting group. But yeah, what was y'all's favorite parts?
What
What was your favorite part outside of the non-adoption?
Yeah, I mean, how could anything really top the nom-doption, honestly?
Which I also
think-
thought was perfectly in character for Lyra's mom.
Yeah, I just think that Lyra's mom was, like, my favorite part of this entire thing. Because it was so funny to, like, witness all of that.
Yeah.
I also like that Elnis made himself some new horns. I respect that. He's like, I don't need my actual horns. I can make new ones.
Yeah. Elliot, what was your favorite part?
I don't know.
You can't just put Isaac on the spot like that.
metacognitive. Jeez, man. You think I think about my thinking? I just enjoy.
Fair.
So true.
Honestly, big fair.
But it was a very fun session.
It
Yeah.
was. I had a good time. It actually, I didn't even realize we were coming up on 3 hours. That session went fast.
Yeah, it did go
Yeah.
fast.
But you guys got some armies now. You got some armies for your
do.
lack of sleeveys.
True. True. Gotta match it all up.
I hated that.
You're welcome.
We say this is our army, but it's spelled ARM
ARMY.
IES or like dash ARM dash YS.
Oh god, Dungeon Doggo, you fucking sneak attacked me.
She did. She waited until
Damn.
you weren't looking, and then she just said yeet.
Ow, that caught me
Yeet.
so off guard. Like she was completely asleep until I yawned, and then she was on it.
Yep.
She was like, "Hello,
She says,
have you decided violence is the answer?" Hello. She's such a
"Give
love
me
bug.
attention,
What's on your
please."
face? Hang on, come here.
Goopies?
Goopies.
The
Doggo
goopy doopy.
goopies.
Doggo goopies.
So,
Nope,
PC,
it's
I
still- it's
definitely
still on her
assumed
nose.
that you had made a mistake the other day when you said that the creature that attacked me said wizard. I was like, all right, PT probably made a mistake because is actually artificer. Was mistake or no?
No,
Okay.
was fully intentional.
Well, I assumed mistake because this is the assumption I always make.
You should never assume I made a mistake.
Okay.
I think
my
Sky.
God.
I think Sky's the one who's seen this the most. But it is very important to take every word I say with a grain of salt.
Mm-hmm.
It helps that I watch all the campaigns.
It does, because you have a broader idea of what's happening, and they are starting to tie into each other very connectedly.
Yep.
Bruh, but I so busy.
You just put it on in the background.
But I so busy. It's the same reason I can't watch that other infamous
Critical
D&D
Critical
Role?
game.
roll.
You can just say
That's
it.
the one.
You can just say it.
No, I couldn't say it because I forgot the name.
Oh, okay. I
I
thought you were avoiding saying it for, like, other reasons.
No.
No, I forgot the name.
He just fully forgot about it.
Fair.
Is because if I put it on the background, I'll pay attention to it, and then I will, my grades will drop, and I'll fail all of my classes. That would be a
Fair.
bummer.
You know? We wouldn't want that.
Yeah, well, it would be truly unfortunate.
It
It
would
put a
be.
slight damper on the hey puppers. Yeah.
On the fact that y'all just
English is
that in
hard.
the other campaign, y'all just watched a war crime get committed.
Yeah. We were compliant even.
Yeah.
You were.
History will remember you.
I sure
As the
hope
ones
not.
compliant in a war crime.
Yep.
It seems unlikely. I mean, to be fair, like the internal justification is that, of course, the professor is not not happy about this, but also the professor knows that he can't do jack squat, so he's not going to try.
Oh, I imagined it was
Would
more.
immediately die.
I imagined it was more like the professor being like, "Fuck yeah, science."
No, well, no, because it's magic science, and you fuck around with magic, and you get hurt, right? The professor is very much like, we should control who has access to magic because you fuckers have ruined the world once already with it.
Yeah, Malum really is
So-
the most righteous person in the evil campaign.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, he's also the one that was there because he was in prison, so like...
He's not the only one though, and the other person jumped right on board with what was going down.
That's fair.
True.
The other person was like, "I get to beat up some brung? Fuck yeah!"
Man's got a one-track mind. What can I say?
Yeah, the track is violence.
And poetry.
No, when he tried to jump off his track into poetry, it canonically put him in a coma for an entire episode.
Well, I mean, that doesn't
True.
mean he didn't like it.
True. Honestly, Jigsaw becoming a poet would be just the pride of my existence.
Like tax evasion, but
Yeah, war
Man.
crimes.
tax evasion is the highest crime.
But yeah, that was a fun session. I feel like you guys got a lot of exposition that both you and the audience desperately needed.
True.
Lyra chose the perfect spell for the situation.
Yes.
Also accurate. Very impressive.
Which was just awesome. And a great... I didn't expect that to be how y'all got out of that, but fantastically well done.
What were you expecting?
I don't know,
Out
I
of
didn't really have a
curiosity.
plan.
Okay, cool.
I was
Cool,
hoping
cool,
you
cool.
guys were going to be more creative than I was, and you were.
Well,
As
there
soon
you go.
as
No.
soon as Lyra said, well, there's this spell, I was like, wait a minute, they just leveled up to 7. Banishment. Do it! Do it!
You make it so.
Mm-hmm. To be fair, that'll be a good one to continue to use on him going forward.
Yeah,
so...
I was so confident. I was so confident that was the only way you were getting out of this that I asked you what your thing changed so I could make his stats so that you guys could get out of it.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. No, I was utterly aware that that was because you wanted me to make it, but not. Yeah. Yeah.
I had to make it possible for you to make it out.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then you didn't need to use it.
Which is ideal.
Yep.
I mean, I get 2 new numbers next time because weeks have passed by that time.
Yeah.
So, which is good because those were kind of awful numbers. It was an 8 and a 10.
Well, actually, you
Yeah,
guys are
right-
coming
right in
back
the
right where
middle.
you left off. Because I have to tell
Yeah,
the
but
story
we left off
about
on the road.
Yeah, but I have to tell the story of how Lyra's mom met his dad.
Oh yeah, of course.
And
Which you
he-
have to come up with now. I'm guessing that's why you
No,
cut it off.
I actually already have that one.
Oh, damn.
Damn.
That one's
The
been in
man's
the
prepared.
works
Did
for
the
a
AI
while.
write that one
No.
as well? Oh, that's a bummer.
You find me an
I like it
AI
when
that can
AI
write
does art.
backstory, and I'll fucking... I will
It's one of those,
crowdfund
like-
that shit.
It's one of those, like, I gave an AI 1,000 D&D character backstories, and this is what it wrote.
My parents are
Damn
dead, I am
true.
sad, so now I hunt monster.
Yes.
That's exactly what it would be, and don't even joke. So on point.
But yeah, so I actually have that story already prepared. Before we get to next session, though, any predictions?
The man got trapped in the circus. No, the man accidentally showed up in the circus. And that's where she was from. Or, no, that's all I got.
Yeah, I
Did you know
mean,
they're actually rebooting How I Met Your Mother to be How I Met Your Father?
oh no.
But it's the kids, isn't it?
Maybe?
I think it's
I don't know.
Mosby's kids in How I Met Your Father. Or it's just people living in the same apartment. It's one of the two.
Interesting.
Either way, it's dumb.
Yep,
It's about
I gotta
Ted's
stop
daughter.
doing that.
Okay.
Oh.
At least they kept something consistent. I love seeing a recurring character that I saw 4 times over 7 seasons.
Huh.
Really the NPC I would have picked for that one.
Always in the exact same context.
Yeah.
Sitting on couch.
What do you guys think about what I gave you for how your guys' armies work? Kind of
I
that
think it's
I
limited
haven't looked at it
resource.
because I need permission to access the yield document, but from what you've said, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I haven't actually looked at the
Oh,
document.
okay.
I'm just going
I'll,
off of what
uh,
I remember,
I'll
but
fix that. It'll also be up on the wiki what they all do this
Mhm.
week.
Okay,
But
perfect.
yeah. But I think that's a pretty cool thing. It's kind of a limited resource that you guys can use for a great advantage.
yeah.
I haven't told you what happens if you roll a natural 20 on that roll, because it's pretty much the exact opposite. All right. So
Instead of 20
essentially-
days, it's like,
And so essentially how it works is first I roll a D100 and I have a DC based on essentially the more engagements your battalions get in, the higher this DC the lower this DC will be. So as they get more practice, they get stronger. But before I roll how many days they're for, I roll a D100 to see if the unit's just wiped out entirely.
I see.
Like if it fails.
Jeez.
Yeah.
But
That's
the-
how Elliot loses his what you attempted to give him as a new father figure. His battalion just gets wiped out, and then Elliot is sure that he's cursed.
Well, see, Elliot says he doesn't have any family, but he still has a brother to go after.
To go out to try to murder. It's not exactly a friendly situation.
Because I'm thinking about Elrond. Or Elrond. I'm thinking you'd be pretty invested in getting him back.
That's
Doggo!
Fellow
Gotta
dog
make
buddy.
You gotta make the wolf pack. You can't just be a lone wolf forever,
You
Elliot.
mess with the wolf, you mess with the pack.
And by pack, I mean one other guy.
One other guy who also happens to be a werewolf. See, guys, look. It's Wolfiet.
Wolfiet.
Oh, did you change him?
Yeah,
It hasn't changed on the stream yet.
there it is.
Oh, there he is.
It's Wolfiet.
The
Ideal.
book is still behind him.
I'm
I can
fine with
see
it.
just-
I'm not even gonna change it.
That's where, so like when you turn, your book kind of like just gets absorbed into the chest fluff.
But it's still on
Yeah.
you.
Well, yeah, of course.
You
And
keep-
so like just in case you can like pull it out.
That's how you cast your spell to turn back.
Of course, of course.
Bork. Yes, a slightly nerdy wolf. That is accurate.
Yeah, well, he was designed as a thirst trap. Die!
No, that's not true. I did not design. I said he would be a furry thirst trap. I didn't do that intentionally.
Connor, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Coming, Lieutenant.
It's Connor. What the fuck are you doing? Oh
Fair.
god.
Fair.
I'll make lieutenant.
But yeah, overall,
Technically,
very fun session.
yeah, I think Isaac has seen that TikTok many times at this point because I'm pretty sure like everybody told me that they sent it to him after I posted it. But they
Accurate.
were literally there. Like literally when I sent it in our group chat, I was like I actually said like this is a Connor, what the fuck are you doing kind of moment. Which, you know, Isaac would not have known the reference to, but everybody else did because we're all addicted to TikTok.
Yep.
True,
Sky,
you're
I
addicts.
sent you a message on Discord, by the way.
Okay.
But yeah, that was a good time.
Oh, let me look.
One day Elliot will find family. Just message it to me if you have anyone. One day Elliot won't be sad no more.
That'll be a sad day. It's
But
really
to-
only Elliot's only driving force.
But today is not that day. Today, you suffer. Alright, guys. Well, I think that's gonna be about it, as I also have some homework that I have to do.
Yeah, I want to take a nap before I stream.
Yep. But thank you to everyone for coming. Thank you to our 2 remaining cast members who hung out with us. Elliot Burning Oak, played by,
Me, Isaac.
and Newson Stormhorn, played by.
It me, the Sky Tea.
Be sure to check out the wiki, because it's pretty cool, and be sure to join us for the rest of our streams this week. We have a stream tomorrow at 7 Central. That is the long night, and it's going to be chaotic as hell.
So true.
And then-
Hella chaotic.
And then there is a stream on Tuesday at 7:30 called No More Light, which is also going to be chaotic, that Isaac stars in.
It's me, the other star.
And then on
Basically the main character, obviously.
and then on
True.
Thursdays
With
now
his
we're doing wiki
854
streams.
children.
So on Thursdays now we're doing wiki streams where we hang out, talk about the games, work on the wiki, just generally talk about stuff. We just kind of hang out and vibe for a couple hours. That's going to be at 3 o'clock Central on Thursday. And
you know what? I forgot to use my inspiration from that.
you did indeed.
I didn't really need it, honestly. Like, we didn't roll that much this session, so... And one of my rolls was a nat 20, so it's fine.
Damn. Gets inspired, still doesn't inspire.
Yeah, I'm just not inspired enough, I guess.
But yeah, so we will see you all. We will see you all for those. And I'm actually really excited. But yeah, any of the players who show up and hang out with me while I work on the wiki get inspiration that is only usable in their next session,
Yep.
which is unfortunate.
Are you saying I can't have a rolling accumulation of inspiration?
That is absolutely what the fuck I'm saying.
Oh,
I'm so sad.
You are not allowed to
it
have
is
that.
so rough.
But anyways, everyone, thanks for coming. Thanks for hanging out with us. Be sure to join the Discord. Check out the wiki. We will see you all next time for Bitskirts and Halfwits. Until next time, stay cool, stay in school, and stay techno. We'll catch you then.
Oh, bye.